it from Peter today, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, whether rich or poor. Why not pray for a long fellow? He can pray for a long life. As long as they live, you know, the better we grow. Fine, power is fine, oh, it can make you heavy. It's just like a brook, you know, a way to capsize. Sweet, sweet, kiss our liver. Not for go along. He might be can eat it, or a picture can eat it. Kiss our liver, kiss our liver, oh, sweet kiss our liver. Not for go along. You take it from Peter today, or Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. You take it from Mary today, or mother will take it from you tomorrow. Fine, fine, go by your fine, may in your fever. But people do to you, you going to cry. Has enough for one person, oh, it's a matter of time. Our time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I have. Sweet, sweet kiss our liver, not for go alone, mama. Human being can eat it, oh, the deer can eat it. Kiss our liver. Sweet is our liver, not for go alone. Human beings can eat it, or a creature eat it too. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, whether rich or poor. Why not pray for a long fellow? He can pray for long life. As long as they living, the better we grow. You take it from Mary today, oh, Mary will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Hey. You take it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow. Fine, fine, power is fine, oh, it can make you heavy. Looking like a crook, you know, a way to capsize. Kesawalia, Kesawalia, mama, no for go alone. Why not pray for long fellow? He always pray for long life. As long as they living, the better we grow, my people. Sweet, sweet, kiss our liver, no for go alone. That's enough for one person, oh, it's a matter of time, papa. Our time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I had. I'm about the way, never where my way gone. Beautiful, yeah, whoa. I'm about the way, papa, yeah. Go along, yeah. Sweet, sweet kiss our liver. Now go along. You take it from Peter today, Paul will take it from you tomorrow, mama. Sweet, sweet, living is sweet, oh, whether rich or poor. for long fellow, he can pray for long life. As long as they live, you know, the better we grow. Fine power, if I know, it can make you heavy. It's just like a brook, you know, a way to capsize. Sweet, sweet kiss our liver. No for go along. Human being can eat it, or a creature can eat it. Kiss our liver, kiss our liver, oh, sweet kiss our liver. No for go along. You take it from Peter today, or Paul will take it from you tomorrow, Mama. You check it from me right today, oh mother will check it from you tomorrow. Fine, fine, oh fine, fine, may in your favor. Well, people do to you, you have to cry. Has enough for one person, oh, it's a matter of time. Our time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I have. Sweet, sweet kiss our liver, not for go alone, mama. Human being can eat it, oh, the deer can eat it. Kiss our liver. Our liver, no for go alone. Human beings can eat it, or a creature eat it too. Sweet, sweet living is sweet, oh, where the rich are poor. Why not pray for long fellow? They can pray for long life. As long as they living, the better we grow. You check it from me right today, oh, Mary will check it from you tomorrow, mama. Hey. You take it from Peter today, oh, Paul will take it from you tomorrow. Fine, fine, power is found, it can make you heavy. Looking like a crooked, no, a way to capsize. Kesawalia, Kesawalia, mama, no for go alone. Why not pray for long fellow? He always pray for long life. As long as they living, the better we grow, my people. Sweet, sweet kiss our liver, no for go alone. That's enough for one person, oh, it's a matter of time, Papa. Our time is a lesson, yeah, brother, this I had.
And so, yes, indeed, hard time is not for one person, it's for everybody. And hard time, too, is a temporary situation. We all have better days ahead. Let's say good evening, welcome to the Heat Tower here, Big CV on BKS Television. My name is Junior Kawio Payne, and of course, I'm a son of Buyao, a son of Liberia, a son of Nima County, and a real true son of Blepu and Bleti in your Butu town. Again, let's say good evening, welcome to the show here this evening, Afonso Wongo. Let's say good evening, welcome to the show. The blow down play man, the agent of change, Shadrach G. Tobe. Welcome to the show here this evening. I'm over excited to be here today. I'm very, very excited to be here. But again, couple of unfortunate news from our district. Our focus point today will be on District 5. The men and us start dirtying each other here down there, brutalizing each other. Bloody situation in District 5. It's so bad. If you see some of the videos, I mean, I'm not saying it because I'm lack of better words. I'm saying it because this is the actual information we got. Port of Quadru and Boris Ballier. Instead of the men to go for boxing competition, they are now in Buyao, using our people, fighting against each other, which is bad. But we'll go to that story in detail. Let's welcome you to the show this evening, Ambassador of Bro Downplay, Shadrach G. Togbe, and the Agent of Change.
God, I don't want to come in. Thank you, Junior. Good evening to everybody. Good afternoon to my brother Alfonso, the American man, boy, our boy. Like the ambassador to America. Junior, no, like you rightly said, it's very saddening in our society to see people who seeking for no leadership, no getting their supporter going to conflicts, bringing violence in the district, injuring innocent people. Is kind of I don't call it disheartening situation that I don't know how to describe the situation currently. But again, we will dive into that later on to get our opinions on the issue. Thank you so much for the time, and thanks to our listening audience. Be there patiently. We'll give you the rightful information for you to understand what is going on in Booyah today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shadrach. Let's welcome you to the show this evening. My friend and brother, Alfonso Wungwa. Alfonso is already here. We have in the back former representative of District 4, Gompo Cargo is in the back. We also have Reverend Marvin Opa Sua is also in the back. We have Mr. Mark Foxen and Davis is also here. But since the honorable man is our guest, we're going to keep him here for at least 5 minutes. Let's hear you. What's on your mind this evening? Ranging from District 5, where the men and I start busting each other here, to the Capitol building in Monrovia. Let's hear you.
Yeah, good evening to the panelists. Good evening to our senior brother Mafosin and Reverend Opasua. I know they get any Sua man from Booyah. Anyway, yeah, good evening to Sadra and
genuine question, Alfonso.
It's a pleasure It's a pleasure to be here today, and I hope we have our candid opinion on the issue arising from the district, the county, and the country at large. And I hope to see a fruitful discussion, though.
Thank you. Let's welcome to the show, Mr. Mafosin. Good evening, welcome. Let's hear you. What's on your mind this evening?
Thank you. The first thing on my mind, Alfonso, you will pay fine for that question.
Yeah, to ask Reverend that kind of question.
To ask the Reverend that kind of question, I think Junior, you have to levy fine on Alfonso, let him pay.
Definitely. The former honorable man back there, I'm a big brother. You will talk for me.
Well, it is disheartening to hear some of the information coming out of the district. I think beyond our individual political interests is the interest of our community, our people, because each one of the citizens who've been hurt are people whose interest that you are vying to represent. So what good would it do if we should hurt people, kill people in order to become a representative? I think it's wrong. It's bad. The actors in the election must know that election is about ideas. It is not about physical violence, because that's not what you're going to exhibit in parliament. You will only win for your people based on your intellectual ability, based on your persuasive ability to be able to fight on the floor and put forth ideals that can be welcomed and voted for by your colleagues. It's never going to be through violence that you will represent. So it's bad. We want to discourage it in the strongest term, and we want to let our citizens know it is not just about your interests, it is about your community. You can't be fighting for one another, hurting each other just for somebody to become representative. They will not share their salary with you. It will be for the development of their and their individual families. So you should not be a proponent of violence. You should be the one to sit and go through the different candidates, x-ray their political platform and make a decision that will represent the growth of your community instead of fighting. So it's bad. I want to join all of you panelists to discourage it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mafasin. Let's hear you, Reverend Marvin. Welcome to the show. By the way, Afonso asked you a question. It's Swa from Buyao.
I think my person just spoke to the issue. Alfonso always had a way of trying to pick at me, but thank God that Alfonso and I are in the same space. I will try to see how best I can get hold of Alfonso here.
Very good. That's a very good
Before
one.
DK say I should ask a question.
No, not implicate DK. DK in the whole thing. DK was not even on the show when you asked the question. Well, what's on my mind tonight is exactly what all of you have said, and exactly what I wanted to speak to is what my husband just hit on the head. I was greatly moved with grief when I saw an elderly woman. I think she said she's 47 or 48. She was sitting down in her house and showing her leg that was sewing up that somebody knocked her with a stick on her leg. Can't you imagine? And normally, political war is not a war of faith, but it's a war of words. If you want to win political battle, I don't think it's you have to go on the rampage, killing people and hurting them. And like Martin rightly said, our young people are always used by politicians. At the end of the day, then they sit back and cry. Some of those very people that they are fighting for today were people that yesterday they didn't even have their time. Whether they existed or not, they didn't know. And right after the election, they will be left only one or two persons they will choose to work in their offices. But today, they are the very people going about hurting their brothers and sisters. We are talking about one district here. We are not even talking about a whole county. We are talking about a district, just few towns. And I guess they know one another. They know one another. So we have to really send out a caveat to our young people out there to be mindful. They've done it in the past, they never yielded any good result. And today to still see ourselves going back to those things. And those who also want to be political leaders for our district, if they can sit back and see their supporters engaged in such an act, I think it's a very saddening time, a saddening day for our district and our people in Buyao.
Thank you, Reverend. You see, you look very, very, okay physically. When we see you, we see that we want to get old. But when I see DK, I want to stay young forever. See DK's stomach in front of him. You just see DK's stomach. He's sitting down.
DK nobody go to the gym. I don't know what he goes to do to the gym.
I don't know. I don't know. No. Anyways, let's welcome you to the show. See, I will take 2 minutes. Let's hear you. We have a former representative of District 4, Gwampo Cargo, in the back already. So we can bring him home right after you speak.
Thank you, Junior, and good evening to fellow citizens in Radio Land. It's a pleasure to meet our Reverend every time, on the show, and to see your brother Mavosin, veteran. Good evening. John, it's good that we will be hosting security expert here tonight, so you'll be giving a view as well, like other speakers have said. No one should even be injured during electoral process because we have graduated from that level. And like we kept saying of recent, the issue of security in our country, meaning in the hinterland, is a challenge. The government also need to beef up security in those locations because most time, before even police respond, it become a problem. For example, Nimba, you see Nimba, where Nimba is situated, you had a regional hub in Bonkante. So before you get here, you even arriving to cool down situation, but that time there have been a lot of damage. And similar thing happened like that in 2016, 2015 with Mr. Prince Howell. So you see the security is just situated one place. We don't have enough manpower. So I mean it's a regret. And another thing is people who profess to be the politician, youth leaders, because from what I'm reading from your page, Then the quoted, the youth chair allegedly, but I'm seeing him with belt in his hand, like real, rebel,
So
and
we will
performance.
come to that. Let's try to bring Kwampu on. I think he's a
Yeah.
little busy. So let's bring him on shortly to hear from. But before that, let me not be held in contempt at Ellis Law Dennis. Let's hear you shortly. So before you talk, Ellis, we're gonna accuse you here on the show tonight that you're not playing a elderly role in the life of Koto Quadru. Koto is your candidate. What is going on your camp? What's happening there? Why are they engaging with fights? How are you speaking to them? I have a lot on my mind. Koto is not here tonight. We're going to ask you. You were elder. You supporting this young man. Is this the advice you're giving to him?
Are you done?
We are talking about
Let's hear you, Chief.
Oh, thank you. First of all, violence has no place in our society, regardless of who
like
it
that.
is. And we will never condone such a thing. I am very much disappointed in the quarter man you're talking about and Boris Valier. These are people who are fighting to lead a population of over 60,000 people. If you cannot control the fraction that in your hand, then how well will you control the rest of the people? We will never ever condone anything of such. I have spoken to them over and over. I've gone into the chat room and advised them about being who they're supposed to be. Election is something that counts and goes, and we will always be brothers and sisters. There should be no reason why we should try to harm each other. I saw those pictures. I called today over there. And right now, like I said, regardless of who is involved, the fact that there is violence, I here will condemn it personally at the strongest in the strongest voice. I am disappointed. I think the election commission needs to do more, send our security over there. A year ago, just from football, like I said the other day, about 6 people got wounded. The other boy almost died. We have to contribute money immediately and send those kids to a Tapetown for surgeries. And we don't want to do that again.
Thank you. Let's welcome to the show Honorable Kwampu L. Kagon, former representative of District 4 Nima County, also defeated representative of District 4 Nima County. Welcome to the show this evening, Chief.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to see some of my big guys and other Gian brother. I want to say to my Gian brother Alfonso, my own brother Siawiti, the chief, Bafasi Devi, and the rest of the guys. I want to say I salute you. Good morning from my end. Thank you for having me on your show at this time. I'm so pleased to have the discussion with you this morning.
Thank you. You saying this morning, where are you speaking to us from?
Well, I'm a basically politician, man. So I'm around. I'm between Russia and that of certain state in China. There were we came last night to get some things to get to Liberia.
Thank you so much for accepting our invitation to be here today. We're not going into your CMC discussion. We're not going to how you were defeated in District 4. We brought you here today as an expert so that you can talk to us on District number 5. District 5 is at the crossroad right now. First, let's start the questioning like this. What's your experience with electoral violence as a former representative of District number 4? You share boundary with District 5.
All right, thank you. Let me just be clear that I'm not against somebody questioning me on CMC. The only thing we need on this platform is courtesy, is respect, being so obedient, at least in your question. But I'm not afraid of any question from anybody. But we just have to be so polite in answering or asking questions. But I don't want to limit anybody to say, don't ask me about CMC, don't ask me about my personal issues. No. So I don't want for it to be restricted, but we just have to give uh, respect to one another. But
Okay, great.
Peg, uh-huh.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yeah, Peg, your questions about the violence that taking place in the electoral district number 5. When I saw the video this morning, I felt shocked because those guys who running in district number 5, they are so young people. They've been together and they knew one another. And my brother, what's happening in Liberia, especially in Nimba, these days when you are vying for leadership, people always feel that you should be so arrogant. Whenever you believe in brutality, you are a good leader. Whenever sometimes you appear on radio, abuse other people, abuse some guys, BB leaders, you in Liberia try and say you are an open person. But when you are respectful, I remember my days in leadership. Sometimes when people say things and I don't respond the way they said it, they say, oh, they in a manner that they get that their head just bend. When people talk to them, they can't talk back. So sometimes it encourage some leader to really involve themselves in such a brutality, how they call it, movement. So what's happening over there? People that in District 5, they themselves, so the supporters, they themselves can be encouraging. So the citizen, because when people talk to you, now say you respond to them, say you are not a strong person. They always like for people to be in that kind of mood where such a news will be coming. Because yesterday what happened there, they were having an upper hand to cause problem. This morning, that they the one they will be praising. And yesterday that guy was mad. That he the one they head that woman. That he the one put the other man. So such an act is very, very bad. I condemn that act. Who really instigating that kind of behavior, you have to really talk to them. Because if now you are not in power, if you can be inciting people to wounded old ladies and other young guys, then what more about when you get into the Capitol building where you will be reading some rules that you have the power when you come into work on Tuesday and Friday. If anything happen, you have to come to Capitol building first and do the people work. For example, the accident before you go back in the evening to ask. So if somebody give you that kind of rule, constitutional right, you will do more because now you are not in the power. You don't have anything. You don't have one security behind you. Then you beating somebody. They want more about when you enter in Capitol building. It means you'll be beating people around there. So I condemn it. And it's not fine. We have to talk to those two leaders who really instigating people to do that. It's a run act of leading the people. So if you don't hear our district, let them tell us, then we can see what to do. But we believe in them. We feel that they're going to do good and that the prelude of the thing where they will be doing tomorrow. So now, if they cannot handle their group, I don't think they can handle district number 5 professionally.
Thank you
Are you
so
there?
very much. Let's welcome to the show. Yes, sir. Let's welcome to the show Honorable Prince Moba. Prince Moba would like to say good evening and welcome to the show here this evening. Facebook told us that today is your birthday, so I want to use this video to say happy birthday to you on behalf of the team of BKS. Welcome to the show this evening. I don't know.
Okay.
Go ahead, Chief.
Am I live?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, brother. Thank you so much. Let me take this time to say a big thank to the BKS family. Thanks for this kind of unique program. This platform is very unique.
You play
I love
something.
it. It's nothing different from school network. So it's a pleasure being here today to partake in some of the discussion that has to do with our country.
Thank you. Let's start the question and we'll come to you after we've done with Cargo. So please bear with us.
Thank you. Yes, I'm.
Hello, Prince. You want to change your background a little bit? It's dark.
It's dark. Yeah, I can see it. So by the time I come back, by the time you are through with Honorable Kagon, I will be seated well to talk to you.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Thank you. Gio, you need to check too. We're getting feedback.
Yeah, it's from Honorable Prince. That's why. I have more question for Kagon, but let's do ourselves due diligence here tonight. Honorable Kagon, sorry. Alfonso, let's start with you. Firstly, one question to the honorable man. We go across the board just like that. Then we can be able to bring our next guest in. A lot of things happen in District 5 today.
I don't have any question for him. I don't have any question.
DK.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
No, thankfully, Gopudi is a brother, so he said Alfonso is a brother, so Alfonso was a friend to ask a question. Gio, what are you doing to me?
Go ahead, Chief. Go ahead. You
I thought I'm sticking. So thank you.
No.
Welcome, Gompu. Thank you for honoring our invitation. I know I've been on your back, and you were traveling and you consented to come. Thank you. We really appreciate you. You are a son of Zoge, and this thing is from Zoge, though it's based in Booyah, but it's from Zoge, Nima, and Liberia. Welcome. You said we should ask you about CNC and any other political party before going to election filing. So, did you have an appointment in the CMC recently? And what was your position?
Honorable, please unmute yourself. You know, when you're not speaking, we can mute you. So when you're ready to speak, you unmute. Okay, go ahead now.
Hello?
Yes, sir. We're hearing you.
Okay. I was telling my brother that he is my in-law. I call Alfonso GM brother because Alfonso Siawete, even the Marvin himself, we all grew up in the inner cycle. So you is my brother-in-law from Booyah. So generally I would greet my brother-in-law there from Booyah. Even the GM guys are talking, he is my brother-in-law. I'm married from Butuo. So I cannot call you GM brother because I'm married from you. So I have more respect. So don't hold me content, please. Are you there?
Yes, sir. He asked you a
Okay,
question. You were appointed recently by CMC. What's your position?
Okay, thank you so much. First of all, I want to tell the political leader of CMC, Honorable Musa Assembly, a very big thank for even thinking about me. That yes, indeed, this young gentleman have talent in politics. This man is capable of bringing people on board to a point to give me that kind of respect among all our colleagues. I want to tell you, thank you so much. I'm so grateful to the political leader. Yes, I've been appointed as the vice chair on membership and recruitment under the supervision and the leadership of Musa Hassan Bility. I want to be grateful. I'm so pleased. I'm always excited to at least get into the system because it's very hard sometimes when my brother said just defeated. It's very hard sometimes when you are defeated. Election has fever, especially when things go against you. When things go against you in Liberia, electoral issues, people sometimes feel that you are finished for good. People think that you are no more useful. For Musa Hassan Belete to think that yes, they can still have potentials. For you to look at my personality and say, okay, that God will be the vice chair on membership and recruitment nationally. I want to be grateful. I'm so pleased about the position. And very soon I'll be getting to Liberia and I'll make sure the entire nation, even the world at large, to know about the position and to see to it that yes, I will hold the position and by His grace, I'm going to perform very well.
DK, are
I'm
you
not
there?
hearing everybody. Yeah,
Okay,
I think
yeah,
I pause for now.
thank you. Let's move over to Shadrach. Shadrach, let's hear your one question to the honorable member. From you, we go to Mr. Martha Singh. We take you, Aloysius, Joa Bowman, and also Ellis, Lord Dennis, and the rest of the folks.
Thank you, Junior. Xenophobic.
Hey, phobophobia.
You know, this is myself. We are way about friends, so that's our name there. So,
Yeah.
what honorable man? You said honorable man. You say your personality. You say important society, and you are son or member in Liberia at large. Everybody respect
Yeah.
you. You are brother to us. My question to you this evening, Honorable Gagon. I follow you for a period of time during your leadership, and recently I even watched a video you posted. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. True, you guys were very close. Meaning you and Senator Johnson, Jeremiah Kuhn, they were very close. And you made a caption that said, we fought for air, but others are benefiting. So I want to know from you, what went wrong with the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit today? You are not part of the boat again. Thank you.
Well, thank you. I think one by one, right? I have to respond, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. The question is very good. I think it's very, very excellent. You know, I said it this morning, and if you look at the video that was posted, it was flashback that was telling the world that yes, indeed, yesterday, you know, Jerry and myself, to be frank, we came from a long way, not to really dive into personal issues, just to at least make some few analysis on how all of us came up. We sat in the same class, 11, 12 grade from Uni High. We came from there, we joined the business. Even though you were in business, we met them in business. We did a lot of things together. And besides that, when Jared talked about running in Ganta, we all supported the struggle. And if I'm not mistaken, I was the first person who took, at that time, I was nowhere, who took 16,000 LD when Jared said he want to run. When we said that Jared should run in Ganta, he's a very big person, the vice president. I'm not trying to really explain about what happened in the past, but just to enlighten the minds of people. I was the first person put 16,000 LD on the table that yes, we have to support our brother. The records are there. Nelson said Brian Tex, I think he shared the meeting at that time. Fury Dekba, all these guys were there when I gave the 16,000. I think the next person who gave money that time was Sequoia, if I'm mistaken. and we started the struggle together. And I love Jerry dearly. When we supported Jerry, Jerry won. And I believe that when Jerry went to Cottington, he brought blessing from there. I said, yes, this is my brother, my big brother. I will follow his footsteps. I follow him to Cottington. I came from there too. I joined the political issues. I won. When we met in Captain Berry, Jerry knew and I know what I did and how we were there. Even at the time where those guys from Nimba, the leaders at that time, they have vote of non-confidence in Jerry or in America. When I heard, I said, that is my brother. I have to go down and fight for my brother. I came down and I took all the radio stations in Liberia, explaining about the goodness of Jerry. So I calmed the situation down. I talked to all my colleagues that were there at that time. And from there, Jerry myself started planning. And I told Jerry, plus you, we can make you become senator. And I think CRT, all those guys that were in Liberia when we were running, if not CRT, then at Alfonso, even Chief Mavasin, all were here. I was the only lawmaker supporting Jerry at that time. I took Jerry, I carried him to Bozople because the face, Jerry was not having the face in his own district in how they call the place in Ganta. Because of that, I encouraged my brother, say, hey, better we go in District 4. I'm so popular in District 4 that when we go there, for the people of District 4, especially Bozople, to endorse you, Chief, you're going to win. I believe in the people, they believe in me. We went there, we have the program. Even at that time, I'm not condemning the vice president, but at that time, Jerry was not having real knowledge on the interior politics. Because I told Jerry, let me go ahead and prepare, then you will come. But unfortunately for me, in the morning on Saturday, around 8, I saw Jerry right by the door in Zople. I said, oh, Jerry, don't get down. How will you come like this? The entire citizens of the district, especially Bo Administrative District, they waited to see you. You cannot come like this. I joined the car with Jerry. I brought Jerry back to Yason Junction. I left Jerry there. I started making the announcement on the road going to Bo now. A few minutes from now, Jerry will be coming. When I did that announcement, I went by. Before coming by, the whole place was locked. Boko saying, Devon, Pei, all the way coming to Zople. People on the road to see the wonderful Jerry. And Jerry appreciated Gompu at that time. I can display the how they call it, the photo from Zople. Even if you check on Jerry a profile photo, now it's still there. The first day that Jerry talked about being a senator. So we did a lot of things, and the records are there that the number that Jerry got in Liberia, in Nimba, to become senator, it was in District 4. Even the photo that you're talking about, the video that you're talking about today, check there. Those faces who are with Jerry today, if you see one there, don't come in Gompu again. It was P-Waji, it was Gompu, it was Jerry, and one guy called Meg Suffer, who was security for us. Because those guys who were with Jerry from Ganta, they cannot speak the dialect well, they don't know the place. Some of them was the first time to reach there. So I was having a face to market Jerry politically in that particular region.
Thank you.
So after a while,
thank you so much. I beg you, Honorable. We'll bring you here separately. We'll bring you here separately.
You have to answer my question here. Junior, you have to answer my question here, please. He's just going to the basic, but please let answer the question.
Yeah, because he asked me about the video. That is why I'm trying to make everything clear.
My main question is what went wrong.
That's why I'm saying, you said, why you telling people that you prepare the table? The way we prepare the table, like I'm telling you. Yeah. The thing that went wrong, it was not really between Jerry and myself. Matheson, Sansanthropog, let me say this, no one, absolutely, even the way you're in America, Matheson will not send for Gompu to say Gompu can in America and Gompu went to America. Then, blessed that Gompu get in contact with Donald Trump. And Donald Trump believe in Gompu now as a son. Then later, Matheson saying that my man, leader Donald Trump, man, let go beyond Alfonso. Alfonso will run and win. And the same position that you calling me for Alfonso to run for the same position that Donald Trump occupying. That happened in the life of Senator Johnson, Gompu, and Jerry. When we entered the Capitol building, by his grace, because there was no special contact, there was no how do you call it, special recognition, special introduction. It was only by his grace. I'm an inlander. I have to speak the fact that I went closer to Josh Weir. There was no day that Jerry and myself went to Josh Weir to say, Josh, this is my Jim brother or Senator Johnson. It was only by his grace when I got in contact with McGill, I started growing. Because we the inlander, I'm not boasting. But when it comes to courtesy, when it comes to being respectful, that one we are trained on that. So by the grace, I got in contact with the people. I never knew that my brother Jerry going to run for presidency or vice presidency. So we're going in contact few months for election. My people say, let's go and do XYZ. You can remember I brought thousands of people from the district. And I told Senator Johnson, Father, you are not running for presidency. Allow me, let me be by Josh Weir, because I have carried Josh Weir 3 times in the district. In my district, in Waipley, Garpley, Pay. It's not easy. I'm sorry. That is God believe in me. I don't have security. I beg the indulgence that I cannot take anything against you. There will be no one flyer in my hand against you, but you allow me. Then my character stand. The people say, if I say I'm going with Josh, they will crucify me. And I will crucify for the art of being respectful and very, how they call it, truthful.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Thank you very, very much. I beg you, Honorable Gompu, please make your responses very short. You guys are 2 on the show here tonight. That's why.
Yeah. I'm sorry if we are politicians too now. We can go sometime like that.
I will ask you some kind of father and son question, but at a later time I'll ask you that one. Mr. Matheson, let's hear your one question.
All right, thank you. Honorable Carbon, first of all, let me say congratulations. Realistically, when it comes to being respectful, when it comes to being humble, you are one of the characters that I respect. You are very humble. Power has never been a factor in your life to disrespect people who are older than you. I'm a witness. When you were represented, there were times you visited my home, just in the art of courtesy. But my question is, election violence has become very endemic in our society. If you can recall the election that brought you to power, there was violence which resulted into having election in Biole when the process had concluded, extra election. The national elections that brought Boubacar to power, there was a series of violence. In Lofa, someone died. In Ninma, in the Zor area, the vice president today was fired at, or his convoy, and continue to grow in this kind of narrative, these scenarios, especially for an emerging country like Liberia, a country that has the past in long years of civil unrest. And as someone who has been a national policy maker, my question is, what can we do as a nation, as a people, to put stop to activities of violence, especially in our electioneering process? Can it be legislated? Can we say security? What actually is responsible, and what can be done to prevent it?
Well, thank you, Bro Maverson. I don't think there should be any regulation. The only thing for me I can recommend to our government is to improve the security system. And besides improving the security system, let the people change the mindset on election violence. What really I mean? The reason I see those guys behaving the way they're behaving is that they think that anything that happened during the electionary period, after elections, everything go free. Whether you kill, they'll say that election violence. So because of that, people just depend on a particular statement. Some guys were wounded during the election are witnesses in Sanikuli. They corrected those guys. Lawyer they can say that election violence. They put all of them outside. Since then, they never appear. So government have to improve the security system and the way they will handle. Because if it is regulated to say that the person behave like this, when the person do this thing, that the person be placed behind bar for so time, yes, it will be a law, but the security will be very, very vigilant in disciplining those people who always believe in brutalizing people in our place here. So that's my recommendation.
Thank you, Honorable Kagwan. Thank you, Mr. Mafasin. Aloysius, let's hear you shortly.
Okay, thank you again to all the panelists and our honorable man in studio. And he's my brother-in-law. He's my brother. I just listened to him say a woman from Butu, and I'm from, yeah, a woman from Butu. I'm from Buelu. So I mean,
okay.
You sure that my brother-in-law. So happy to receive you, honorable, and you are explaining everything about the electoral violence, and I wasn't just asked some of the questions I wanted to ask, so maybe I may go different place. We are political sojourn. And so, during the electoral period, they just explained you went to CDC, George Weah, and you are crucified for George Weah, and you lost your seat. And now that, CDC is here listening, and you yourself, you are there. Why is it that you go into the CMC instead of meeting the CDC? It appears like your wife, someone cut me. My wife cut me with a relationship, and then she divorced me, hoping that this wife or this massage or whatever. I'm sorry for the expression. And this my girlfriend going to be with me. And then when I know the girlfriend too, they want to be with me. Now I'm in between. So what happened with CDC?
Oh, well, thank you. CDC is not a bad party. CDC have not done anything wrong against me, but I was a weird shame. I think you've been hearing that word from Liberia, weird shame. Meaning, I supported CDC because of the way we have received me. I had not been a physician before. But my brother, it was one time when we came to the House of Legislature for the annual speech. After when we gave a speech, we left the stage and came all the way down among more than thousands of lawmakers. And where King hugged me, where used to love me. That is why I told you it was very difficult. Even going to, how they call it, if there is way to display the kind of communication I sent to Wea, I said to you, I'll always remain humble. Always remain respectful to other people. Before I could accept the friendship of Musa Hassan Belete, the party, I wrote, I sent communication to former President Wea, to Chief McGill, even if I'm mistaken to Jefferson. Yeah, yes, indeed, I played my part, and I believe that nothing wrong I've done against Wea or CDC. You people are my brother, but now I'm trying to affiliate. I'm trying to be with Musa Hassan Belete. That is why when you were not giving a response, that is why I did not support the candidate of Musa, because I was not hearing any response from them. So I believe that just going to support somebody out of certain enrichment, it will be there betraying the struggle. And I sent communication that I'm going to be with CC. So I think because the guy said I should make it sharp.
All right, I got you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah. If you want the communication again, what they call, but anything I'm doing, I always call the chief. I say, Chief, I'm going this way. Chief, if you see me, I'll be with Musa Belete. For SYZ, I'll be with Musa Belete. I told him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Honorable Kagon. We're supposed to have Honorable Prince Moba here this evening, but he's on a highway in Bombing County, so we cannot have him because of his network connection. So we're going to use at least 2 hours on Honorable Kagon here now, because he's the only guest we have
I'm
today.
free. I mean, why my country? I'm free.
Son of prophet. So
yeah, my man.
Alfonso, you said you didn't have question for your big brother, so we're going to pause you on this round. Let's hear from you. Siawite, after Siawite, we're going to go to Ellis, then we go to Bobby and Reverend Marvin.
Thank you, Junior, and good evening, big brother.
Yeah, how you doing, Siawite?
Yeah, congratulations for your preferment as vice chair for the CMC.
When you want to become member of CMC, come to me. Yeah, my man, I have the biggest platform, my man. You know the kind of call I receive me in the place, yeah. I mean, a big man, even though it's not something that you get paid, but at least the man may be relevant.
Okay. All right. Thank God for your preferment anyway. You are one of the big brothers that are holding high esteem regardless of even your defeat during the election. You remain who you are. You know, my question to you is also in regard to your political life currently. You were a member of the MDR, one of the strong members, and now you are shifting to the CMC. My question to you is that MDR is regarded as the party of Nimba. When I say the party of Nimba, because it was founded by your former political godfather, Senator Johnson. Now, many believe that forming a CMC will also undermine the MDR relevance in Nimba. And now you being appointed as one of the hierarchy of the CMC, don't you think the people of Nimba will be seeing you as destroying the legacy of Senator Johnson? As you said, the father and son, don't you think you needed to come back to restructure the party upon the demise of Senator Johnson?
Well, thank you, Mr. Tour. Thank you so much. I don't think people will advance, honestly, go and say level-headed people might take a different way. But people have an understanding. No one absolutely would think that going to CMC, it would be like you're trying to undermine MDR. No. The reason is very common. Tiawun Gongro have the party in Nimba. Tiawun from Nimba, one of the indigenous son. I'm sorry to just say Tiawun Gongro. Father Tiawun Gongro, Councilor Tiawun Gongro. Because he's my father. So I'm a big baby there. So Tiawun Gongro have the party in Nimba. And besides that, our big brother from Buyao, I think from Bode, Dr. Wapo. Dr. Wapo have a party from Nimba. They are all good citizens from Nimba. All of them have the equal right. And Musa Belete from Nimba. They are all Nimba-based party. So we cannot prioritize one over another. So we are in the space of democracy. And besides that, our export, there was expulsion from the hierarchy of how they call it, MDR. Our expelled from the party because of Josh Weah Business, President Weah Business. That saying the Gobu is supporting President Weah, it had to be taken from the party. I still remain humble to my former colleagues in that particular MDR, and I don't want to take issue with MDR because I feel that it's our father party. But all of these parties that I mentioned their name, all of them from Nimba. You can't tell me on Tiawun Gongro party is left values in Nimba. No. Dr. Wapo is the son of Nimba, renowned human being, renowned son father from Nimba. So for me to go to Dr. Wapo today and say, okay, I'm supporting Dr. Wapo and want to be a spokesperson or one of the executive members for Dr. Wapo, then people say, oh, you are not protected. No. Getting into Senator Johnson's party is not about protecting legacy. Let's be real. The legacy would all be talking about in the school. The legacy, what the old men were doing, the radio station, all the things being functioning. Getting to MDR for government to win on a party, we cannot say legacy. It's a personal issue, personal benefit that somebody will get. They're not protecting legacy. If we want to protect legacy, then why would destroy NUDP? No. Oh, when people saying this, they're trying to protect a political party issue will take it to be legacy. The university, what a man spent over $7 or $8 million. We're not protecting it. Even recent time, doing a birthday, even though I have no birthday, I went there. I printed T-shirt. These are the legacy that we're talking about without benefit. And when they are celebrated with the other guys, so that I can tell the world that yes, indeed, we stay here loving Senator Johnson, even though he is not living. So, brother, CMC is Nimba-based party. Musa from Nimba. Musa from Yanseng. The mother from Yanseng. Except we're going to another law again to say the Mandingo tribe, they are not from Nimba. But Musa party is a Nimba-based party. So I don't want for such a division or that kind of statement to be coming out.
Thank you so much, Bobby Wanty. Let's hear you on this one. After you will conclude with Reverend Marvin, so we can dive into District 5 issues for today. We have a couple of press statements from Boris Balier. We are yet to hear from Koto Quagri, but he wrote on his Facebook page. We're going to be discussing those things. But let's hear you, Bobby. Your one question to Honor Kompo. Bobby, you are muted.
And why if for Australian people, not for us?
Yeah, I'm saying, Honorable Carbon, good morning to you because you and myself are on the same time zone.
Okay, thank you, Chief.
Yeah, that's all right. Honorable Carbon, I think you and I come from a long way from the inland background and from Guinea school. Me, you, Jerry, we all know each other very well and we know what we went through. But
Yeah.
I will give you a very quick question, which will make it short.
Yeah.
You said you are Wia Shen, and Wia met you in the building, and from there you gave your word to Wia. You spent
Yeah.
6 years as a lawmaker.
Yeah.
When you met Wia at the end of the term during election period or before, how do you met Wia when?
Okay.
I'm asking this question because I'm asking this question because when you put it like that, people might not understand it. Whether you met Wia during your 6-year term or you met Wia at the end of during the election time, where we are tell you because we know a lot of things happen, especially from your end during the election period. So I believe maybe it might be at that time or before. So how do you met Wia?
Thank you. My big brother, the senior senators, Senator Koga is my living witness, Greek Air is my living witness, almost all of them. I met Wia said by his grace. I think you used to see the TV when the House of Legislature and the executive send a note to the legislature to come play at the Barry. Get me correct. We went to play because in 2094, if I'm mistaken, 94, 95, there was a photo all over with King Wia. My mother bought a little suit for me. It was only King Wia. I think we were how do you call it? War bags. So I was just having that mind about Wia throughout. So when we got on the field, the very first day to come closer to Wia, then I said I will mark the paper here because I've been hearing about him. I started playing Jowia. Any ball Jowia take, when you go, so I'll follow him. When we went something corner, Jowia Jeremy, I throw Jowia down. Mistakenly. When we after playing on a Rokoga is my witness, and Jowia asked. They said, my brother, what you need? I call my name and say, but all the football we were playing today, only me you see to mark and you throw me down. Oh, who tell you can play a president like that? Open it, I said to him, I said, Papa, sorry. I long been wishing to see you and to touch you. So for you to see myself playing with you today, it too good for me. As Koga was there. The man took one, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was mortar. He himself put a hand in the cooler. He said, you must son. You must son, yeah? You must son, you must want to begin. We have, there is a Koga was there. The late Gregory was there. The entire. We that went on the football field that time. We were there. So from there, I started getting in contact with him. People started, he said, when you come to the house, you will call me. At the Martian ground, you say, oh, what am I picking? I will go there. Even with my father, my late father, Senator Johnson, anytime you want to get communication or say something to the president, he will send me there. I started getting closer to him. There was no day I would go to the main house. Then security don't go. So I appear on the gate. They say, "Oh, the Papa son." And from there, he too started coming to my district. See, I waited there were in Liberia. All the witnesses said the man went to Bopei. When we went there, my mothers, those women that in the district, they know what the old man did for them. We went White Play. The little town at White Play. Today, we go to White Play, George Weah, building our own construction is still in White Play. Like he said, my picking home will be my home. He started building a place in White Play so that sometimes he can be having a little
how they call it, time. And we went God play. Oh, my chief, if you gain leadership, and God bless you like that. When you say no, I cannot be friendly with a man. Who don't want to be friendly with president? No one, no, absolutely no one will sit down by president laughs at your face. No way. You don't want to laugh when president say he. Everybody will say he. Frankly speaking, like how I knew him. Even today, I don't think he'll be against the state or against my big brother, my chief justice. Today, I was really appreciated by the chief justice a few years ago about the role I played before getting into that particular area. He said Gombu is one of the guys that are very humble. They representing can call in at night and say, go to so person. He will go there. The woman used to send me all over. A lot of guys who were ministers in Georgia government, majority of them passed through me. I don't want to call names. That's how we got friendly, Chief. How we got connected.
Thank you, Gombo. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's hear from you, Reverend Marvin Osua. Welcome to the show.
It's a pleasure to be here. Honorable Gombu, how you doing?
Yeah.
I will first of all thank you for not recognizing me. I read on this show when you called BK name, I was jealous. You called BK name, you called CAWT name, and you didn't call my name. And until you,
But when they were power a day, if you are near me, I can buy one bitch and if and go to you. How will I pray for? I'm so sorry for that, Chief.
Yeah, it's a pleasure meeting you. Yeah, I like the fact that you keep alluding to the inland church, and I know you to be my member from VP Road and to be an usher in Gander Church.
I'm a Reverend talking.
Now, what I say, you will pay fine. Gombu, up till now, you are not
Reverend knew that I cannot see you, even among all these people. My spiritual father, yeah, Reverend, I salute you, Reverend. Reverend, know that. Sorry, sir.
It's good. It's okay. Jackie, it's okay. I know we are all far apart.
Yeah.
Honorable Gombu,
Sorry, sir.
you've been in the House of Legislature, and other inlanders have been there, and other inlanders are also fighting to join into politics. What advice will you give to our young inlanders that wanted to be a politician, looking at the church and the state, or the church and politics?
Okay, thank you. I will answer this question the way I've been thinking. Thank you for bringing this question. My first advice will go to the entire membership of our great inner church. Chief, again, you people are way up. You people may not know sometimes what happened in the butchers, but Chief, we the inlander are said to be corrected that we the inlander have to take up the other shoe that on our foot now and put different political shoe on our feet. Meaning, Chief, for example, say Reverend Sua is coming down today to run for presidency. Bobu will say, I'm not in politics. CAWT will say, I'm not in politics. So if all of us say we're not in politics, and Reverend who coming down with good knowledge to at least make this particular country to know about God issues, all of us say that we're not in politics. Then, for example, God forbid, my brother is now a pagan or whatsoever. Then DK Way, who believe in different society, we deny Reverend Sua. Then DK Way, who in Zomayo, Medame, all the one there. Then we go, we elect DK. Then we expecting good thing to come from DK. That have been the issue with Elanda. We will struggle to get into leadership. All our deaconess, everybody will say they're not in a politics. But Chief, When different person win, they will be saying the other person that they like this, so the person want to be serious. How the person will be serious with God business? So my first advice is Ilana. I remember in the House of Legislature, there was certain petition that Friday should be declared as the holiday for the Muslim. I was the chair on claims and petition. When they handled that particular paper to me, it was very heavy because the way my orientation, it was very heavy. And politically, we work it up. No, we on national platform. Politically, we work it up. Yes. So my advice to our mothers and fathers, the elders, at least if you people cannot take the flyer to be saying Amanda, at least let there be certain sound. Let Reverend Sua have little meeting with the Gaple Inland Church, with Mutual Central Church, to say yes, indeed, Gobu is one of the good guys. Gobu is our son. At least the people will be praying. But it cannot, whether it can happen, I never saw it. But to our guys from Inland, the young people, beg your question. I want to acknowledge our young generation from Inland. I want for us to be serious. When God placed us to be a theologian, let's be focused. If God said we should be doctor, well, God said we should be politician from Inland. Let us be politician. But should be a godly politician. We should not dress by. Because we have to defend the welfare. We have to defend and uphold the Christian doctrine. So when all of us say, let's sit down, we should not go into politics because we are Ilana. I don't think it'll be good for us. So, Ravi, I think I answered the question because my brother Jose has been making shasha.
No, yeah, you're making it short, and it's okay. At least maybe we can keep you here for the next 30 minutes, then we go to District 5. But I beg you guys, y'all keep going to the other issues. You ask, they want to remember what happened in District 5. Let him elaborate on it. You know District 5 in and out. When Senator Johnson was still Senator of Nima, he used to go there very often. So let's ask him those questions. Let's welcome to the show this evening, Ella Ellis, Lord Dennis. Ella, welcome back to the show today. I know your camp is on fire. Everybody taking victory in their own name. We don't know what happened in there. You don't want to tell us. But again, let's welcome you. We have Gompo on the show here tonight.
Honorable Kagon, thank you for coming on the show. Let's get back to the violent issues. Earlier, you spoke of if you are a candidate and you have been accused of or something goes wrong and you don't talk the way you should talk, people come down on you like a soft leader. So were you saying our people actually encourage election violence in Liberia as in general?
Partly, I said partly, sometimes our own people can support that. The way sometimes it's supported is when Marvin David appeared on radio today to denigrate Honorable Koga. I mean, Marvin is a very good person, outspoken, brave, intelligent. But if Marvin be addressing Koga, for example, he and Honorable Koga in a race, they say, "Oh, I have no problem on Koga. Koga is a very nice guy. In fact, my supporter with me, very kind." They say they made a weak man. They made what was saying to Captain Benny, a friend will be shouting at him, he will bang his head down. I'm speaking from experience, Chief. We have to talk to our people. Because if those supporters, if they come against one another, I don't think Carter or Barry will hold one supporter from this side and hold another person say you're fine. But they themselves, you will see in their faces. Carter will be way to the puller
supporter will be fighting in Burundi. So it's a very wrong act. It's a very wrong behavior. We have to stop it. It's not good. Even we, the leaders, we should not encourage that. It can make election to be very difficult. Because you as a leader, if you have groups beating people, for example, you enter in Glali, you are supported by beating people in Glali, how will you go there to go campaign? How will you speak to the people? It can't be good. So just look, let's just advise them. There is no way that you can condemn one person now and say yes because nobody has been proven guilty.
Thank you so much. Alfonso, do you have? Let's welcome to the show, Mr. Kilabo Gongo. Welcome to the show here this evening. Alfonso, do you have any question for Honorable Gongo?
Like I said, I don't have a question for you. I just want to discuss the dispute as well.
Okay.
Well, welcome to the show. Anyway, I didn't welcome you, but I didn't have any question for you.
Okay. Siawete, do you have any question for Honorable Gongo? We need to be fast to leave him so that we can go to Booyah and discuss Booyah in totality.
I think the honorable make a position. For me, I don't have any question for now.
Thank you. Shadrach.
Yeah, so my last question to my brother xenophobic is like Dave. I think it's a follow-up question to my previous question. Gombu, you explain everything about what transpired between you and the late Senator Johnson, current Vice President Jeremiah Coon, and it was so straight, and I didn't see anything bad actually happening between people. So politically, I thought some on Nema and also a son on Inlander who quit to forgive. You think is there a room that you guys can go back together and work together as sons of Nema from one Nema go?
Well, thank you. You know, the honorable man have the bigger gavel. He have the authority. I told you, whenever you are around big person, especially presidential material, when they laugh, I don't care how angry you will laugh. So when Jared laugh, I will laugh now. So he the father of Nimba. I'm not against him. He is my big brother. I told you we came from a long way. Supporting Honorable Musa Hassan Bede today doesn't mean that I against Jared. No. Everybody looking for space, brother. Even you like in America. Yeah, you know, it can be very wrong when somebody say you came to escort your friend on earth. Will you be fine? No. Even you are one legs. You are useless. So all are looking for space. And I feel that now the space that has been created by Honorable Musa Hassan Bede is a real space that if I go there, I will survive politically. So Jerry is our brother. Jerry is the same way I supported George Weah. If it had been Jerry to be in presidency, I don't think I'm going to leave Jerry to go anywhere. But at that time, Jerry was not in that position. Just imagine Jerry and myself created actually to become a senator. And again, Jerry said that go so I can become president. And I'm afraid with president, brother. I will say it. Even when Jeremy divide who didn't go to me, then but I will say that it was wrong for me to leave George Weah at that time to say I'll go and say another Amanda where it's not scientifically proven that the man going to win. The man who I won already, he said you must son. It's just like two country men fighting, another man lazy. They're trying to throw the man down in hold some kind of stake. Then a brother telling the man, did I say I should lead a stake and further down for the man to throw me down? That's what people were saying. So Jerry is my brother. I'm not against Jerry. But now I'm an executive member on CMC. No man, maybe tomorrow the two political leaders will go together. Nobody know. We don't have permanent enemy. But what I said in my video is we prepare the table and we're not allowed to eat on the table. It's finished.
Thank you,
Thank
Chief.
you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I got a few questions. If and only if the elders from Inland come to you to say, Gompo, we need you back. We need to settle the dispute between you and the vice president. Saying the senator is not here anymore, and the people of MDR. Now you guys reconcile. Will you go back to MDR and leave CMC?
When you think it will be a good precedent for Gompo to set, it will not be a very good idea. You have to go to a political leader for it. Musa Hassan Belete. And talk to him when you agree. Because I've been appointed. My brother assessed certain record in Ganta few months ago. But now they taking a different way now. When I left from the house of legislature, after a few months, I went to open store when I was studying. People who believe that whenever you are being defeated, when you are defeated, you have to just go and be to the house waiting TV. If you didn't get a job, you just sit down at the house. When they carry my shop, see me selling material, I say, yeah, representative selling to you. So how you want for representative to live? Or former representative to live? You want for frustration to kill me? You want so that I can remain at the house forever at that kind of age? But now they are getting tired. Because now I in Asia, I'm looking for small thing to care for the season. The money is not different than the one that can be in the house. They are money.
Do you in any way regret your decision in 2023 by supporting CDC?
No. Because here you go. I said no, absolutely. No. Because what I said in my speech of supporting Joshua, everything have come to pass. And everybody just saying, yeah, Gompo was right. But if the decision I took at that time, if the result of that decision, if the decision result was wrong, I'm going to hold myself guilty. Even though political leadership is very sweet, yes, I will put it out because I supported him. But when it was not wrong to do that, then me, it's going to be something that I'll be regretting about. No, the only regret is, yes, indeed, we're together out of nothing. I was fought. Yeah, but I appreciate it. I really appreciate the vice president so much for whatsoever that went on. We are brother. Let's keep the ball rolling.
Now you see your recent post on Facebook shows that you actually regret your decision of not being with the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit by now, because according to you, you guys prepared the table and now you are not allowed to sit on that table to eat. So if you are called back to sit on a table, which is maybe joining MDR political party, will you go back to MDR?
Let me tell you, as a believer, man cannot live by bread alone. I'm talking about table, not really table where food will be for you to go eat. I'm talking about the effort we apply that I applied before, not being recognized, not being appreciated. But when it comes to physical, water table, I think I can provide my own table to eat. Part of a spiritual table where somebody applied effort and the person was not recognized. The person was fought. That's what I'm saying. So I'm not going to anybody to say, please give me food or let's do this. No.
This will be my last question to you. This will be my last question to you, so we go to the other panelists. What is the relationship between you and the current vice president? Your current relationship?
The vice president himself will be the living witness. Even when we're each other all the time, the chief called me, oh, go on, what about bad days for me? I consented. I said, Chief, who am I? The vice president said, go buy this thing for me. I said, no. When he come in Ganta, when I see I can go near you, I say, oh, Chief, how you doing? The other day, he called me in Morovia through phone Swagley. I went there. He said, my brother, I'm sorry. Whatsoever I happy, I'm sorry. I said, Chief, I'm so grateful for a president, a vice president to call me and say, I'm sorry, Chief. You know, bad. Let's move. So I don't have anything. But the only thing I will say on this platform is I don't want to be somebody that will betray people who always think good about me. Even if that the BKS family on a show to host me and make me relevant, where BBC, Al Jazeera, all the men will be coming for me, I will still recognize the BKS to say, yes, it was through this that I get connected to, how they call it, BBC or whatsoever. So
Thank
Musa,
you.
I appreciate Musa so much.
Thank you.
I will say by him.
I beg you,
Danimba Pat-
panelists. I beg you, panelists. I have to ask this last question to Honorable Gompu. The current representative of District 4.
You okay me with question now?
Yeah, I beg you. The current representative of District number 4 on our NSM Masi have served for only 1 year. Now, Honorable Gompu Kagon, how do you rate Honorable NS Masi current service to the people of District 4 in comparison to yours? Your honest opinion, vote of politics, but for the interest of the people of District number 4.
You know, even if I tell the world that Honor is not doing well, they'll say that politics. If I say Honor doing well again, they'll say, what did Gogu say? So the only thing I can tell Honest is be so good to our people. Whatsoever we were doing there, that you think that it was not completed, you are our leader, go ahead and do whatsoever that will please our people. Because if I grade 20, if I grade 50, people will stay tough. A level of the citizen rate in District 4 to say Honor is doing well, it cannot be Gompu. Because even if I say he is not doing well, people will never believe it.
Thank you. Aloysius, Gompu is here. Your last question to him from you. We go to Bobby and we go to Ellis, then Mark Bloom. Mark, you still ask Gompu, sir? The two of you, you're two pally.
So, Honorable Gompu, like you got more energy. Oh, so it's like the honorable man has so much energy today. So I think we'll keep asking.
But man,
So-
I eating chicken. Yo.
Yeah. So you are in love with the people of Booyah,
Yeah.
and you are now a staffer, one of the officials of CMC.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the two positions, are you supporting or do you have interest in any of the candidate in Booyah right now? From CNC perspective as well as your connection to the people of Booyah.
Well, thank you. Those guys in Booyah, they're all my love. And there was no day that our executive member show us somebody at the background of CMC. So nobody is running on CMC ticket or nobody is affiliating with CMC. The only thing I can say here is it was one time, one Friday Sunday, when we went in a church, right to Ganta Central Church, there was a call, invitation by the Augustus Mekwa, one of the honorables. And he said to we, the young people of that particular congregation, he said to us, I need your prayer, I need your support. even if I'm $5, please help me. And out then one of the guys from in our background who been in the leadership, I said, okay, Chief, I will get so amount of gasoline to you. So my prayer is with him because he asked me. I think only Augustus Menkwa have come to me personally after the church discussion. He came to my house with his incoming wife. They talked to me, they recognized me, they appealed to me that, yeah, you are in law. We need your voice in the district. Talk to your people in the district. Talk to your brother-in-law in the district so they can vote me. So for me to sit here and add no one has come to me, I think I'll be very ungrateful to myself or to a guy who came to me. So well, only Augustus Menkwa who came to me that you remember him as a veteran in politics. So my prayer is with him. I ask my in-law, everybody, to help him gain if I pepper, if I pineapple, let my in-laws in District 5 recognize Augustus Menkwa because he came to my house, he asked me for help. So break day, somebody cannot ask for bread and give that person how they call it stone or serpent. No. So Augusta have a blessing, even though all of you guys are my in-law, but all insect are attribute, but not all attribute are insect. So thank you. You have a blessing. Let God be with you. Be under the wing of our Lord Jesus Christ, so that you can come home with victory.
Thank you. I mean, supporting the inland candidate and also Mark Bloom, who is from CMC, is here. He has also said the same thing. You from CMC, you are here. You have said the same thing. I want to believe that CMC political party is supporting Augustus Menkwa. That's my opinion. That's the view of the show. I beg you, let's recognize one of our elders on the show here tonight. We're going to come back to you, Bobby. I beg you, please bear with us. Let's hear from you this evening, at Kelebo Gonglo. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Well, thank you. My name is Kelebo Gonglo. If I may say this, please, Gina, don't call me Edo, just call me Kelebo. That's fine with me. I'm not fond of all these titles.
Thank you.
I'm a teacher by profession, so I like to be very simple.
Thank you, Mr. Kelebo. I beg you, before you go on, before you go on, the reason why I call you Edo is because we have Edo Ellis here. You always demand that we call him Edo, and then seeing his age mate here tonight, I wanted to just make that clear. You see that? Life is simple. Why you keep making it difficult for me, Ellis? I gotta go way back to call you Ella before I come to all of this.
Kelebo is different from me.
Okay. Mr. Kelebo, let's hear you. Gompu is on the show. Your question to him.
Just even go back to where yes, I don't have a question, but I'd like to make a quick comment. I know we are men on the show. I'm going to be very short. Gompu Kagon is actually my brother-in-law. His wife is actually from Glaze up here. So, but I happen to know Gompu for a very short time. He's a young man that has such tremendous respect for, and Gompu here is teaching a moral in politics in Nigeria that people should follow. Some of the questions, aside I've listened to people, some of the questions people are asking, they are looking for there. That doesn't exist. Gompu has been very clear that he and Vice President Kun can talk, so people say talking about reconciliation. There is no conflict between them. And I think the conflict people are having in their mind is they are trying to telescope two opposing things into one. And usually it leads to conflict. Being friendly does not mean it should equate also political support. No, the two things are distinct and are not the same. I can be your friend, I can be your brother, and don't politically support you. because politics come with different considerations. But he's so far in the short term, his view on politics, he has a moral and ethical opinion in politics. The first time I spoke to Gompo, he said to me, listen, brother, we got a lot of support from WIA for our re-election. When Senator Johnson and Kun decided that we should back up from WIA, I said, no, I cannot, because we cannot get such support. And then at the 11 hours, said our politics will back up. I can't do that. He was very clear to me on the phone. He said, for me, I like to be consistent. When I give my word to somebody, I don't lie to people. I don't bystander people. And I think he's very consistent. He's saying tonight, the same thing with Musa Ability. That currently, now he's with CNC. He is going to stand by CNC. So stand by CNC means he goes to CNC political DC. So I just want us, as panelists, when there are questions we ask that may necessarily suggest to listener that there is still a conflict. Gompo is very clear. There's no conflict between he and Vice President Kun. They can speak to each other. They laugh, they make phone call. And I think that is the most important thing. Anytime people are talking, there's no conflict. Let us not insist that political support means we must, I mean, we can be friendly and don't think the same way. Me and most of my best friends are not in the same political parties. Like Depu Zoe is my very good friend. In fact, he was my best man in my wedding. But we agree on almost 99% of issues, but we don't agree on few, which is normal. I go to his house, he comes to my house. And another person raised a question, I think it was Shedra. He raised a question to Gompo on one NEMA agenda. And sometimes here people talk about one NEMA agenda, I get a little bit confused. NEMA is a very huge country with more than 500,000 people. You can never have one agenda in such a diverse population. If you look at the demographic of figures now, the 2020 census, it was surprising me to know that there are more Kisi people in Nima now compared to even Mandingo people. There are more Bassa people in Nima now. So our diversity in terms of ethnic profile is increasing. We need to look at the numbers. We cannot preach that so-called one Nima agenda that is actually carved in a very parochial motive. We have to seek for the unity in diversity, that we respect each person's view and each person's right to live as they choose to live. There are some Nigerians who are gays. Contrary to our culture, we still respect them, right? And you know them. Among you in Nima, that you know them. Okay? So, and you respect them. You can go to some of their houses and eat with them. You're riding in the same car with them. And you know in your heart that that guy here living something alive. But you're respecting. And that's what we should do.
Thank you, Mr. Kilabo. Thank you so much. Hi. Let's hear from you, Bobby Wanti, your question to Honorable Gompo.
Yeah, I would just say to my brother, my inland brother and my unit school brother, thank you for coming. And Gompo, I appreciate you. Continue doing what you do. Keep being who you are. Our background, our inland background is we stand for what we stand for. I have no question because we have a lot of things to do. We have to go to justify. So thank you, Gompo, for coming.
P. Macklin, welcome to the show.
It doesn't hide the same seed.
Your background is a little bit noisy.
I'm telling you,
your background is a little noisy. We have to take you from here.
John, mute the person. Yeah, thank you.
We will bring Matt back after. Honorable Gompo, I don't want you to give a parting comment because you're here for us tonight, so you're going to stay here. Now, what we're going to do is I will play you a couple of videos from District 5, what happened there today. Then we all can have our say on it, whether this is good or not. Of recent, these people were in Mutuo. They signed to the Farmington Declaration. Do you think This is a violation of the Farmington Declaration that call for peace among candidates. What is going on? How many security personnel we have in the district currently? How many are residing within Butu? How many are assigned to each of those candidates? How many armed officers we have? There is no small election, my people. Every election is considered big. We got one. I'm not saying this because I want to say it or because I'm being political, but you got the Speaker of the House. You got armed men behind him. Guarding him 24/7. But you got a district that is widely known as a war district, and they are hosting bad election in that district, but there is no single armed man assigned in the district to maintain peace and order. The border is vulnerable at all times. We want to have your say on this. When a couple you're not going, you will remain here today as our panelist. Yeah, because you here for us now already, so you will stay here.
I love that.
Yeah, we will now bring you some of the pictures from there, especially those that got wounded because of graphic content. But we are going to play you the press statement from Honorable Boris. Since this thing happened, Boris had like 2 or 3 press conferences, and we're going to play you this one. We will also bring you a post from Koto Kwagru that he did. Then we'll bring you some of those victims today, what they said. But even though it was in our vernacular, I know all of us here might understand Gil, so we can have our say on this issue. But let's listen firstly to Boris. When the incident started actually yesterday, and it continues to today. So this is serious. It's very serious. But I have to, before we go to Boris, I have to bring you this picture on the screen. This guy on the screen is believed to be the, I don't know, vice chair for youth or what at MDR. This is him. What you see in his hand there is a belt. According to information, he actually used this belt to whip people today, which is bad. He used this to beat on people, to beat on peaceful citizens. But let's go to the press statement from Boris Ballier. After we've listened to Boris' press statement, we're going to also bring on Koto Kwagru press release he did today. Then after that, before we bring the victims in, then all of us can have our say on the issue here tonight. Again, folks, if you're just joining the show, you're listening to the Heat Hour here on BKS Television. On the Heat Hour, we say dialogue and not confrontation. We say words and not bullet. This is Boris.
Police commander of the district. Now, Mr. Ballier, we learned that your team is traveling to Buto this morning. Another opponent is here traveling opposite direction. So please wait for my mandate before you leave. We waited up to 1 o'clock, and later he authorized us to come because the situation here was under control. So we got on the road. Coming from Demple before reaching to the junction, we saw the police commander and his men with the other group coming. They directed us, they directed our traffic. We parked off the road for the other opponent to pass. Why was the motive? I don't know. But we parked off the road. We were not in motion until those guys from the NDR, you can see them with NDR vests. They start bombing into us. Vehicle parked already, they start bombing into us. We maneuver to reach to where we are today. Like I see, all my vehicles, you can see it. All the vehicles are all damaged. The windshield of all the vehicles are damaged. Even the truck, my truck that left behind because for me, I wanted peace to control situation today. I didn't come with motorbike. Everybody, I left the motorbike to my camp. Everybody put their own car so that I can have control. But when the police commander allowed us to come and allow us to park off the road, and that situation came. Today, the wounded people, the property that was damaged, even my information tells me that even people were killed in the truck. Like right now, someone was just talking to me. One Rumi is vomiting with blood. They just brought him to the clinic. We don't know why his situation. What have you done in terms of contacting the authority to reach this far for them? Okay, what we have done first, we are officially written. This is for third or second complaint to Election Commission on election violation. We have officially written the Election Commission. We gave our schedule. For the first instance, we were black. In fact, for Augusto Mekwa also were black, but it's very gangster. Among them, you can see that people smoking drugs, people sharing drugs. And when I bought into them, we remain calm and remain calm for over 15 minutes. They blocked the road, and we were able to pass. That made all we were not able to reach to some of the area because our schedule, when we passed by the crowd, we went also and saw the very candidate to the community we were going. So we have been managing ourselves in the district. We moved with more than 300 persons. There have been no instance of election violation until we came on an attack today. Let's look at the issue of security. We are saying that
So that was the voice of candidate Boris Balie. I'm trying to get to Quarter since this incident occurred, but I think he's not at a network area, so he's not picking his call. But we've been seeing posts on Facebook from a page. I don't know whether this page is impersonating Quarter or it is Quarter actual page. But Quarter actual page that I know didn't post this. Someone else posted on this page and it's very new. And that page is locked. The only way you get access to the information that Quarter posts is when you are friends with him. And I know Quarter will not release a press statement that he will post it on a page that is locked. But again, should we authenticate this information before bringing it to our audience? Yes. But how do we authenticate it when the page is locked? So I want you to have your say on this issue. You listen to Boris. After that, we'll listen to the victim. One of the victims was recorded in the vernacular. You will listen to that victim and you will have your say on the issue as we continue with them. We can't play everything in row. Let's firstly start with Mr. Caleb Ogongo. We go across like that. Welcome back.
Do you know you sure you want to speak on this matter? But no, I will speak on this matter. And I think the violence that we witnessed today, which some of us saw the video, actually motivated me to come on this platform today. You know, something is happening in Nimba. And I think some people are beginning to get crazy in Nimba. And we need to begin to speak out loud and clear to those people who are getting crazy. Whoever harbors presidential ambition in Nimba and wants to suppress the rest of the people to cow into his ambition, he can still do that and be civilized about it. We saw that in 2025 elections, by-election. We saw it in 2025, 2024 by-election. We need to begin to identify those leaders and call them out. I was just reading the history of Idi Amin. This is how Idi Amin, after serving the British Army, I should say, when he joined in 1940, this is how slowly Idi Amin became very ruthless when he got power. When you start to do the little wicked things and get away with it, and when you get power, then there's no limit to how wicked you can be. And we're experiencing it in Nimba already. And I think what is happening in District 5 today is a harbinger, it's a shadow, it's a bigger picture of what to come. We need to begin to talk about it. In District 5, it is open secret that Kotu Kwagru, who has uncontrollable bands of youth, violence, youth all over, his supporters are going to villages that is not even by electoral or schedule. He's not supposed to be into campaign, but they are there beating people. You listen to Boris. The violence took place on the road, and in another town, they met in there. That is a violation of the campaign procedure, the campaign law. You can a candidate can only be at one location by schedule on the time, and that means your supporters are not going to be engaged in any activities anywhere to disrupt another candidate. So Kwaku Kwagru and his people and his supporters, his political allies in Monrovia, have been emboldened to actually intimidate the people, the voters, and cow them into getting into win. For what reason? They know. And this imagination that if I have all the elected officials of Nimba behind Jeremiah Kun, then he will win. But the bad news is Bwaka is running in 2029. So I don't know what will be the case. That's a bad news. Those who think now that there is this imaginable or imaginative or 2029 project or project 2029 is, I think they have to put eyes on that now, because it's almost 95% certain that the current president, except God intervene, he's going to run. Okay, the trend in West Africa is clear. Tinubu is running. The other guy in Africa is running. The trend is clear, and the older people are talking. They're going to be in power. That's so long God gives them life, they will be there. But I think there's no need for ordinary people who are just struggling to get daily bread. Like I watched a video of the lady. I talked to a journalist from Ganto who has gone to cover, and he was on the scene of that violence. He ran to a town, the township talking, and he said to me, Kwaku Kwagru people identified they from that radio station, written Radio Kekemba, to be our supporter or making favorable report for our Boris or someone. So they targeted them. They have to speed with a motorbike to pass them, and they ran and reported themselves to a township, and the township took them to a place for safety. So it is wrong, and nobody should encourage that. I will say that for now, and I will make further comment based on what others will say.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kilabo. Thank you very much. I mean, I think we should just do due diligence and play the video from that lady. After that, we'll go to you, Honorable Gompo. We want you to listen to the video from that lady, but the video is not in detail. It's not really in detail. But according to her, she was hit by someone on her leg or so. But let's listen to it and have your say, and combine everything and have your say on the issue. I don't know why Koto has not come out to speak to this. Since this incident occurred, I've been waiting to see Koto Kwagru, video out there speaking to the issue, but he has not spoken to it yet. I don't know what is going on. I don't know. But again, this is the way people keep running campaign in our body politics in Liberia. I'm disappointed with the candidates. I'm disappointed with the government of Liberia. The AFL keep sitting to that barrack doing nothing. I would say so. Why are you conducting a by-election in a district that is closer to a border, and you got no armed people down there? Anything can happen at any time. Most of those contesting in this election, they got backings in Ivory Coast. Most of them got a family in Ivory Coast. They could bring them to do anything in that district. Who will suffer the consequences? The ordinary people. The lady you saw today that she's complaining of her leg, she's not Koto Kwagru. She's not Boris Balier. She's just an ordinary citizen. When it happens, it won't happen to the candidates. It happens to the supporters. But this is the lady. Listen to her. Sorry, 1 minute. Okay, here is it. Great. You listen to the lady. Let's hear from you, Honorable Gompo, while we try to find some of the videos and bring to your attention. Let's hear you.
Well, thank you, brother Jay. Thank you so much. Few days back, when that pronouncement was made, a guy called me. He said, "Gompo, you have to reject that thing where Musa Bete is saying." I said, "Why?" He said, "My man, you want to survive in 2029 to come back, you have to submit to MDR, you have to submit to Jeremiah Kun." I said, "What do you mean by that?" So if I always continue to do good in a district, I will not come back. What you say? Is there any kind of way they're going to fight you? You're not in that campaign or in that place there. I said, "My man, this country is for us." I don't think that say you people bring it now. That they say is that mark on your hair, you don't survive. That's your own thing you say. But I'm so surprised the other video the guy sent to me today, even few days back, so Morovia guys, the MDR guys I saw, so Morovia guys, what they know about district 5 issues. So they can understand our dialect over there. But rather speaking different things. What they know about District 5 election business. And they taking belt beating people. Just beating criminal. See the poor lady complaining about our legs. It's wrong. You don't have to come on air and speak. It's not good. So if you submit to MDR, it means you have nothing. It means you not survive in Nima. It's very wrong. And I want to tell the other guys, Bory, even though Kota had not spoken, I want to tell you sorry. Let it be peaceful. Because the sister and brother in our district, they are all their relatives. The thing was so funny. So let them be so happy with one another. You should not retaliate. It will not be good because he said that you are having 300 men. So if the 300 men that you are having, if they are agreed to go against Kota people, you know what's going to happen? It's going to be bad. So we have to bring Kota on board. Let him speak to a supporter. Let him speak to the world. Let him speak to Nimba people. And I said it before that the security system that never can encourage the team. All of them setting. A ruling party. Let me just say that because MDR is connected to Unity Party. If a ruling party producing a candidate, the candidate will feel 100% that saying indeed I'm supported by the ruling party, nothing can go against me. I can do any other thing and it will go free. That's the best of the feeling. So let armed security men go there and protect the ordinary people before the thing will go up there. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. This is some of the pictures from there today. You see how the man is lying down. He's hurt. He's feeling the pain. And I think the first suspect in this thing should be the MDR individual who had the belt in his hand. I'm not a lawyer, but in this kind of situation, the way you're moving with the belt in your hand, your action, the pictures we see from you. For me, I want to call on the security apparatus of our country, the head of security apparatus of our country. they need to go in District 5. But let me stop here. Let's hear from you, Shadrach G-Tobe. After you, we go to Aloysius. From Aloysius, we go to Bobby, and we go across the board.
Thank you, Junior. You know, we all condemn the act, and like somebody said, there have been no investigation to hold somebody accountable or one party accountable for now, or condemn the two candidates' supporters. They have to do the needful to calm their supporters and have peaceful election. I think one of the aspects that Honorable Gombu taught.
This one, and I mean do it that the network.
LTA man going again.
Yeah, LTA man gone. Bobby, let's hear you. Sorry, Aloysius. Sorry. Bobby, I beg you. Let's go by the names we called earlier. I beg you. Aloysius, let's hear you 2 minutes.
Yeah, the gambler guy, he gone. So, and I mean, thank you for the show again. And everybody is saying the same thing. We condemn what is happening in Buyao. And Buyao is a historic area. I don't know, we will see it on a negative perspective. And election in Buyao is sensitive. It should call the attention of the national government. And John, like you just said, I mean, AFL and other people should have been, other security apparatus should have been in the district by now. Because when you yell the name Butu, it's sensitive. It's obvious. Everybody knows what Butu is about. And it was done by people from Oxford. It was not just, people of Butu 100%. People sat down, politicians sat down somewhere, they planned the entire thing, and then Butu came in the picture. So it's today again. We saw Honorable Koto Kwagru in Pan, and I said it on this show. When he said, when you bring in the military tactics, the rebel tactics, when they advance, you retreat, they re-advance. Those languages, those wordings are sensitive in our place. They are easily understood in our place. And today, the poor people of Buyao, the poor lady, the poor citizens, who selling their coke, who brushing their farm, they are the victim today. And where is Koto coming from? Koto is clearly coming from the vice president office. That is clear. We will not sugarcoat it. Koto has been fueled by the vice president, even long before today. And those things are happening. The vice president is not saying anything about it. We need a vice president to speak out. Honorable Jeremiah Kmankun need to speak out. Because the Koto today, he made Koto. He introduced this kind of politics to Koto. He brought Koto in our district. Koto had no dream by then. He brought Koto, he made Koto, he financed Koto. And today, Koto has grown onto this level. We saw Zapele. Zapele, like some of you have just said. Zapele from Grand Bassa. What Zapele doing in Buyao with belt in your hand? What Zapele doing in Buyao? So we, the people of Buyao, we are afraid our grant, our district should not be used by politicians as they have been in the past. So we are calling on the office of the vice president to come and speak and control his people in Buyao. Control the people that he unleashing on the people of Buyao. We are not in support of that. We need development in Buyao. We need road connectivities in Buyao. We need hospitals to be built in Buyao. Those are the things. If you're going wrong campaign, those are the things you should carry, not belt in your hand. Not belt. This is unacceptable. The untold suffering our people are going through today is unacceptable. And Honorable Jeremiah Kun need to speak out and come to the people to say something. So I'll stop here for now.
Thank you very much. This is Zah. I don't want you guys to know this picture. This is sad. All of you seeing this man. See the action he's in. Look at the way he's moving with the belt. Belt is meant to be. All of us know when somebody hold belt like this, what they come and do with it. All of us know that. But again, I mean, some may say you are saying this because you don't like other people, because you like other people, but we care for every citizen interest, man, people. Look at what is happening today. Some people were hospitalized. Something that could have been very common. You know, they say when the first person to explain their side of the story is always right until another group come from the other side to say something contrary to it before you start to judge yourself. Boris has spoken. The delay on counterpart not to speak up to this time, then I would consider to be silently concerned. But again, let's hear from you, Mr. Matheson.
All right, thank you very much. I think we have to be very much impartial when it comes to discussing this issue. We are not a party, and so we cannot shift, blame, or plaster what has happened on individual candidates vis-a-vis the office of the vice president. Some of you just might not be following politics as it is, but some of us have a very retentive memory of things politically. If you were to see the elections that brought Senator Koga to power as senator, you saw, Yeke Koluba in Nima, Akaras Gray in Nima. They were all people with vested political interests and they side to take. And so they went. That's politics. The MDR is not just a Nima party, it's a national political institution. As such, the MDR have membership across Liberia. So whoever from Bassa, Grand Jide, wherever they come from, and their political party has a candidate election, I mean, it is their responsibility to play a role as partisan of that party. So you can't hold them responsible for what has happened. Porter have not spoken, or we are not opportune to have heard Porter side of the story, but at least I read a piece that is believed to be from his camp. Same with Boris. Boris did not address Radio BKS. It's a other journalist who conducted live interview, and that's the clip that we are using. So whoever says and say, look, I have whom and is believed to be Porter's followers is not enough to, cast aspersion on the Porter side. That would be prejudicial. I mean, that's wrong on our part as an institution. We have to be clear. And like I heard Mr. Bongo talking about the vice president's interest for which they want to force everybody. You can have a Porter who is above age or who is well-aged according to the Constitution of Liberia, trumpeting his own political ambition, and you want to plaster that on the office of the vice president or the vice president. If you were to look in the election in Buyao, if you x-ray Porter's relationship and that of Gus Mekwa's relationship with the vice president, you will come to realize Gus had more, friendly relationship with the vice president as opposed small brother, big brother relationship that Porter has with the vice president. And it's proven by a lot of activities. Mr. Mekwa has been able to travel with the vice president since he became vice president more than 3 times. They have gone to India, they have gone to China, and they have gone to Morocco. You can check the records. So if God should do anything in the district, should we then revert to plastering it on the office of the vice president? That's wrong. We have to be clear. If we have political ambition that we want to trumpet, we should be clear and come out to say it. If Boaka wants to be president 2029, it doesn't concern the vice president. As far as the vice president is concerned, he has a piece of job. is
But
elected
still
on the
you have
party
to say
ticket
your
with
own
the president.
and start
And
attacking our view.
what?
I say you have to say your own and start attacking our view now.
Oh, no. And so he has to do, but I'm saying my own.
No,
So he has
your
the work
own.
to do. So whoever won 2029 as president, at least the matter of fact remains he's the vice president. Then Honorable Carbon said something that when you are from the ruling party, you believe everything you do is right. I wonder it is because of that belief that the CDC team fired light weapon on the cars and team of the then senator and current vice president of the Republic of Liberia during the going election. No, you cannot attribute individuals' behavior to that of office that is very much distinct. That would be wrong. I have said my own earlier on that the idea of election violence as perpetrated in our community, it didn't start today with Cotto and Boris. The history of it is wrong. We should discourage it in the strongest terms. It's not good. Election should be about ideas. It should be about what you want to do for your people or what you are capable of doing, backed by your record and history that are measurable. Those are things people should look at to elect people. But it should not be on the basis of straw men. I have said it and I continue to say it. So we encourage our security system to probe into the matter, make sure that the matter is rightfully investigated and perpetrator be brought to book. But to sit and cast aspiration, it will be, it will be like, a smell campaign meant to promote any of your interests, which is not our work as Radio BKS or this platform. That is wrong.
Thank you, Mr. Mafasin. The way you say your own file like this, now somebody will kind of say because you support the vice president, that's why you're trying to back the vice president. I mean, let's say our own and leave other people.
I'm a unity party person. So if you can say I support the vice president, I'm okay with it. I have nothing to do about it because that's the fact.
Thank you. Bobby, let's hear you. 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you, John. Thank you very much. This violence today in District 5, I condemn that violence in a very stronger term. And I've been on phone with a couple of people in Liberia. Like I've been saying on this show over and over, it doesn't matter who wins in District 5. If you think District 5 will be like before, if you think we will sit down here for you to go ride on our citizens in District 5, for you to go and mortgage our district, it will never happen again. I've been on phone. We will take people to court, whether you lawmaker or not. This violence today on my people, I hail from Dameplay. That's my area. This is where we was born. We are investing in that district a lot. We're not going to sit down here and mortgage our district to nobody. Secondly, I'm not going to squarely put this blame on the vice president. The vice president have his own office that he's running. But I will go to NDR. We all been saying this thing on this platform. The NDR are going to play the card well in this election. We're not going to arrive at this thing we're arriving at today. We're going to know and hold somebody responsible in with all these things. Which when we were talking about it, NDR were going to listen or feature Senator Koga in that election to be their campaign manager if Senator Koga were going to be in that district. If those things were happening, we were going to hold Senator Koga and say, you was there, you the here, you left from there, and you are there campaigning. Why is this happening? But we can see Senator Koga distancing himself from this election. We hear Boris Badier talking on the radio or he having a press conference, and everybody's saying we haven't heard Cotto yet. While Boris is having the press conference, it was in that same place that the incident happened. Where was Cotto? Where Cotto have gone? And we haven't heard Cotto yet. I'm not going to put Cotto behavior or whatever that take part in this election or violent behavior or NDR again. If you can follow Cotto square map, during Cotto and Senator Koga election, there was a live bullet fire, if I can remember, in Boele. Between Cotto and Koga when Koga went there. At that time, Cotto was not on the NDR ticket. Cotto was on Mandela Cooper ticket. So if this thing, if this thing is going in sequence. No, I cannot put it on Jeremiah because Koto is about 17, 18 years old. Koto knows exactly what he's doing. Whether he was supported or not, is Koto the one that going to the election, and Jeremiah going to the election. If Koto is doing this thing, we should call him out. He's a candidate. Jeremiah is not a candidate. Boris has come out to the radio station or to the press conference. He has make a statement. Boris has cleared himself. We are seeing it. I'm not saying Boris Good was not involved or Boris Good are right. No. But for the fact we are here from Boris. Where is Koto? Why we haven't hear from Koto? Why every election Koto go into, there will be the fight. We not going to sit down and mortgage our district. I keep saying this thing. I hail from Dameplay. District 5 is my home. It's there where my neighbor screen was buried. We will not say that I've been in on phone with a lot of security apparatus in Liberia. Whether election feeling or election go on, if people wish our citizens blood in that district, we will stand up for them. We will not accept this thing. It's not acceptable. We call it on the president. We call it on the government. We call it on the vice president. We call it on the senator in the county. We call it all the county, the leadership of the county to get involved into this District 5 election before things go off hand. We don't want it that way. So I will stop here for now. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Alfonso, 1 second. Let me give you this announcement. Then I can go. John have heavy downpour of rain and lightning is starting, so he left. So you are in charge. You know that we're closing your time 6 p.m. So manage the show very well. If people are at the back, continue to bring them, and you know they stand up. Thank you again for coming, Gompu. Thank you, Big Brother Kerewo. We have space here for you. Keep coming, and that work together. Thank you. I see you.
Thank you. Siawete, let's hear you on this.
Thank you, Alfonso. I mean, it's a firing show tonight. We first condemn the violence taking place in District 5. You know, we said that a few days ago. Usually during election period in Nima, most of those areas, the hot zone or on the red line is District number 5 and District number 4. We said it on the show continuously that there need to be the presence of huge security in District number 5. We condemn those acts that was melted against our citizens. Mind you, all of the people that are contesting in our district, they are all relatives. And like we keep saying, election will come and go. You know, when the election came, the by-election came 2025 in April, we saw the influx of people, you know, coming from Mosurado, where people were on the radio. You saw Yeke Koluba, Akaras Gray, and the rest of the guys. I mean, constitutionally, they got it right. Like other speakers said, MDR is a political party, you know, that got national leadership, for which they got the responsibility to support the candidate. But mind you, it should be in the confines of the law. We are not casting stone here tonight on any other, you know, candidate, whether it be Koto or Boris. But MDR as a candidate, they are supporting a candidate. And we have heard from Boris on the radio or from a live screen. We haven't heard from Koto. But it is becoming a culture where when election is coming, you see people moving to this location to prove point, to make point. You saw the 2025 election. So the office of the vice president, like I always say, you know, is good. We live in a democratic space, but sometimes when we're making those allegations, like my brother Alosha is saying, I mean, he's entitled to an opinion. You know, it's good when we are on the show, people get diverse view. But Koto as a candidate, I can remember the vice president made a position very clear that you are not supporting a candidate in this election. I stand to be corrected on all the community radio stations in Nimba. He said it. So, I mean, let's detach Koto as a candidate and hold the MDR responsible. And mind you, the vice president is not is not member of the MDR. He's not. He could be an affiliate because he was with the party. So, I mean, I don't think he should be, held responsible for anything that is in Booyah. I think what we need to do now is to appeal to the security apparatus to beat the security up in Booyah based on the red, the red line that is the red flag that is showing up. But as it stands, they both candidates, from what we're seeing, for me, I actually condemn that because Zapere, I know him very well. He's a very good friend of mine. And going in Booyah, he got it right. He should be there to campaign for a candidate, to be very responsible. I even condemn that. I've been trying to get to some of them today, but probably it's the network. Because when you are even seeing display, you as a leader should be there to calm down the situation. But once you are being seen with belt, and it's wrong. They are Losha said. Butuo is one of the historic town. When you even go to YouTube and put in the terror issue or though, the first thing you will hear is the Butuo where the revolution for terror started. So when you hear that kind of thing, it is people who came from out. That's why even in the 2025 election, some of us, we were always on the radio that our people of Nima, need to be calm. You listen to the vice president, because even the past election, when those guys came from Morovia to support their candidate, he went on the radio. At the time, we should have launched, people should have launched, the Team Koga should have launched, the guys came, they were marching in the street. And the VP went on the radio and made that pronouncement. The country was calm. So what the MDR need to do, the chairman, Councilor Kura, with this situation, need to speak on BPS and other relevant institutions to make position on behalf of the MDR. So as the election go on, we admonish all of them to be very calm. And we just got a few days to the election. Mind you, by Sunday, campaign will be over, and by Tuesday, 10 latest will know. So I mean, it's a good show. They just keep engaging them so that they can all be calm in the campaign process. Thank you.
Thank you. Sadra, you were speaking and your internet was sticky. I don't know why. So can you conclude that?
Man, LTA, man, whole day. I know that the sky leaning is setting expensive. I was suffering there.
So, like I said, I think most of the team I was trying to say, most of the speakers already do said it. So let me conclude by saying this. Soon, brother Gonglo, like I said, you know my statement towards Honorable Gongpu, reuniting with his brother Jeremiah Kun as number one agenda, which he made understood to my statement and carry to political level. I think every guy will be get right to the opinion on this platform, like he really stated in the chat room to Honorable Mabasi. So asking Honorable Gongpu to reunite with his brother for one number agenda, it has to do with unity, coming together, Nima Kwatu, as people saying it. So for you go as far as refer to my statement as so-called one Nima agenda whatsoever, I think it was no interest to my statement. The guy opinion, he can say anything, but it shouldn't based on my statement. It will refer to the statement as so-called.
Yeah. So always you come here and you want to make your position clear, but never will I'm gonna ask you. Anyway, Omen David Wako, welcome to the show. You make a statement that I highlighted here. Can you tell us what you said on radio B-Play?
Oh, thank you. Hi to all of you. Hi to Honorable Gongpu, Gongro, and the rest of the panel. Hi to all of you from my end. Well, the reason why I get in is that I hear in Google when a lot of speakers said we condemn. I think that's a great thing that we, the citizens of Booyah, Strike Nimakanda, should do for what happened in Booyah right now. Even our both senators should come down and condemn that too, in a strong words too, like how we doing it, because we really need to condemn it. When to your question, when I was on radio B-Play this evening, my purpose of going was to make sure that Jackson don't get voted from our end. And reading from the Facebook too, I saw the incident, so I brought it up, condemning it too. But the good news I heard from the host was the government has sent 800 police to Buyao as we speak. Even we were on air when he said some of the police truck is just passing through Biple. They dispatched 800 police to Buyao right now as we speak. So any of us could even call there to confirm it that what he said. And even we were on air when he said the trucks are passing. But what happened in our district, it really shame our face. So we need to condemn it. We don't want to wait to say this person is supported by this or not. It's not the right thing. And we've been going on air for this election and mainly for our citizens not to engage into political violence. And to our surprise, it's happening today. But we pray that this should be the end. And we are calling on our both senator and our government through our calling our government through our both senator to make sure and let proper investigation go on the ground for today's incident. It will be a great step for tomorrow issue. Proper investigation to go on. And our brothers and sisters in various towns, the Dimpley area and the Gwanwe area where this thing happened, we beg a security count over there. You guys should be number 1, 2 to help the security to expose all those that were involved into today's incident. It's in our face. We from Buyao. Because when they talk about political violence in the county, they can't leave our district out. And they can't leave our district out, and District 4 can't leave out. All of these things is shame our face. But this one, we backing the government, asking the government through our both senator to make sure that this incident today be investigated.
Thank you.
In a strong manner way.
Thank you.
So that's what brought me to the show, and thanks to all of you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. On the show, I wasn't speaking because I was just trying to do some confirmation and other things, but it's not still yet clear as to how the incident took place. But again, all of us on the show condemn it to the highest degree. I will not sit here to blame Koto personally, and I will not sit here to blame Boris either. The supporters who got, even a Koto is in people, for instance, the guy is supporter all of places, he will not get control over them. The president of the Republic of Liberia don't have control over all of the citizens. Then what's about Koto? You will not get control over them. The supporter, some of the problems we're discussing today are from the supporters. Somebody just got they are thinking. Nothing took place when Gompu were contesting in 2017. We noted between Garrison Yelu supporter and Gompu Kagon supporter. We know what happened in District 4. Even 2011, we know what happened there again in District 4. Even in the District 5 between Koga and Senator the current vice president, we know what happened there. We know also what happened between he and other people. So the thing that just the same thing just recycling in Limba all around the various districts. We condemn it today and we continue to condemn it. The only thing is the sensitization that's supposed to be going on all in the district. I think the radio station we have to be like key on this, sensitizing our people on the election violence. This year Boris say he moving in election with 300 men. 300 person, and you move when you got control over those 300 person. If anything happen, do you have control over 300 person? You go in a little town, like for instance, let's go into Bangui, a little town like Bangui, that the population there will not be more than 500. You carry 300 person there, you got control over those people. So those things, sometimes even though we blame our politicians too, but the followers too, we need to also blame them. We need to blame them. We condemn it today, we have to condemn it tomorrow. And we're asking the national government at least that is send security on ground. Like the old man said, is good. If it is confirmed that they are sending 800 police there, it's good. That they should send them there, and it shouldn't be only for the election. After the election, they should try to open that barrier in Butuo and send police in that district. You can't get over. Now the latest report say Booyah get over 51,000 people living in that place. Even though I can't tell you say that number correct, but 51,000. Then you don't get police, you don't get security in the place. It's disheartening. It's frustrating. So we all saying the same thing, but again, we just have to start appealing to our own people and other people. Let it respect their life, let it respect the right of other people. Yeah,
Right.
for example, let's hear you finally on this.
Just a second. There's some information that I just want to pass to you too.
Yeah.
On Asian radio station, right in Bipley, my headquarters, my children headquarters too, where we have our commissioner head there and the magistrate there too. The citizen of that town itself, Bipley itself, they said they bore each other with Caesar. A piece of Caesar they had, they juke each other with. So right now they said two of them, two or I think they are in a hospital in the next town, Villa or something like that.
When you
but
ask
this
me,
one, it was not a political violence. It was not election violence. But the citizens in the town doing that, but they don't give reason why their fault was about.
So these are some of the things.
These are some of the things we need to talk to our various clans and townships, zonchi, to every day educate our children on violence. Government need to do that to help our people educate our children on violence in various towns and villages in our country.
Thank you, Omen. Thank you very much, Alice. Lord, welcome to the show. Honorable Gompo, let's hear from you finally, and then your parting comment in 30 minutes. Let me see. Okay, unmute yourself, sir. Please unmute yourself, boss man. You done there? You're trying to unmute. You got to unmute yourself because I tried to do it. Say you have to do it yourself. So just unmute yourself. Oh, I don't know.
Probably a phone is malfunctioning.
No, man.
You getting me?
Yeah, we're getting you now.
We're getting you now.
Okay.
The man your phone attend to Chinese phone.
I was
So
just
listen, you say you're around Russia, so maybe.
Maybe put in the phone.
Look at detector. They look at our food. All right. Thank you, Alfonso. Let me say to all the panelists, my big brother Kerebu, my inner brothers, my in-law, let me say thank to you all. But we were speaking on, especially me. I spoke on guys that from Monrovia. It's not because we hating our friends from Monrovia. You can come from Monrovia and come campaign for somebody in a polite way. Nobody will be having problem with you. But where people will see you with bell and stick, and people, they sound very bad. It's very, very bad. You can come from Monrovia. People came from all over to come camping for Madame Gongro, but they did not bring a shovel. There was no digger. And people see you with bell, with bug up. They die. You can either accuse the guy of having a bell in your head to say that he the one wounded the old man, all the guys at the hospital. But he the first suspect. And according upon my brother Koto, that brother leadership is a very heavy load. You have to speak to the people of Booyah. Bring calm to the people of Booyah. Bring peace. There is no small leader You have to count the show. Go on the radio and speak to your people. Because sometimes when you feel that group are behind you, the group are behind you more than other people, sometimes you feel somehow different. That you don't win the election already. But I beg, they are indulging. Not only Koto alone. I'm so happy that Bira Augustus Menkwa name is not mentioned. Even the Abraham Kakbo name is not mentioned. Meaning, those Inan guys are well seasoned. Well trained.
Once an Elon, always an Elon.
Yeah.
So we need special recognition on the show, you see?
Yeah. So it means they are behaving the way we treat them. It means it's very good for us to give the leadership to them. They will manage it. We got to get the spirit of God in them. So we don't need people with that kind of brutal spirit.
But Honorable, I thought Koto was Elon member though.
I've not seen Koto in a church. Send a man there. He might be affiliating with B-Play or Government Play in a church. But around Muto region, what we been visiting, around Barn, around Campley, Fromba region, all the way going to Monrovia. I think CRT is my witness. He been taking care of the youth, as well as the youth here. I'm not seeing Koto in some of the youth operation before. But we are all Christian anyway.
So
yeah.
many the B-Play inland church or government play inland church are the disgruntled people?
No. He said he had not seen him.
I said that's in the B.
He said maybe.
I'm not
I'm kidding. I'm kidding because
yeah, but they all go listening without me that.
Yeah, looking at what happened and you taking all of the inland people to be correct. Then I'm mentioning.
I just want to appreciate them.
Anyway,
I just want to appreciate them because it will be very
because
bad.
None of the inland person have been mentioned in our violence.
I've been mentioned. Why we can't say the fact and calling Augusta Deacon, Augusta Mekwa. Then you go here at Deacon, Augusta Mekwa throwing stones at people's car. Will you feel that he's a good deacon? No. So I just want to tell you, thank you. That will be part of that particular issue. And to my chief, Mathvox, you know, nobody want to blame the vice president. The vice president is all of all chief. The reason we're calling upon him is he the head. When it comes to NIMBA issues, he has to speak to the people. And besides that, Koto is closely with the vice president. Let's be frank. Even though vice president and Mekwa went to China, but I don't think going to China, it will overshadow the relationship with Koto and Kum. They just came to China to feed the yellow machine, I believe so. Which he remained here and Koto was cutting on him. So we know the record. And yeah, we pray hard so that he too can just go at the level and be equal to the guys that are over there. For 11 China, almost everything was going against him. So let there be
So
peace.
that was our strategy.
Yeah, politically, they want to what bastard he was not correct. Because they get the election data tomorrow, then they can't take you. You are not a public white minister, then you can't look at yellow machine in China. What you know about yellow machine? Yeah. So we call upon all our brother, even though we're joking and we say the security, we call all our brothers in our place there. Yesterday, one lady among them was completely that is for all amplifier in one of the towns. I know where around Lepula region there. How will you enter? You see a lady giving some important statement to the people. Then you order people to for all amplifier. How will she go around again? What time she get to come? Where Monrovia to come by set. It's not fine, gentlemen. Let's be peaceful. After the August 12 issues, we will still see one another. They like a Koto, Mekwo, all the guys, they are friends, they are brother. So thank you. I'm coming to go downstairs and have some meeting with those guys at Kinto. And thank you for having me on your show. God bless everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Gombu Kagon. It's our pleasure having you here today. We hope you return here when you reach Liberia.
Yeah. I will do that, sir.
Thank you very much.
Gombu, are you using your WhatsApp?
Yeah.
I will call you tomorrow on the weekend. I will call you tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, let's get to you, Bobby. Bobby, you get your 2 minutes, 30 seconds on this, your final closing.
Yeah, thank you, Alfonso. Thank you very much. Like I always say, I condemn the violence in district 5 in a very stronger term. We call for peace, we call for kind. Our district, we're not mortgaging it to anyone. We will not get those political vampires to go over there and mortgage our district. We will not sit down here for it to happen. Like I said, I've been on phone today with a lot of security apparatus in Liberia. And I knew there were a couple of security officers going to Buya, and they should be there now, or they should be on their way going. But election will come, and we will still remain. The reason that we mentioning or are mentioning the MDR or Koto is this has been the trend. I mean, let's be honest here. We see Zapele in your Banwe or Dinkley. God forbid. Zapele from Bassa. He don't know Dinkley very well. If things go wrong, he get no fund there to run to. We don't want those things to happen. We want Liberian citizens to be free and move any part of Liberia freely. We are peaceful people. We are good citizens, especially my district, Buya. Buya have been blended for things that they don't know of, for just a certain group of people, a handful of people hungry. Our district have been painted black in the whole world. And we don't want those things to happen again. We that came from behind of those things that happened before, we don't want it to happen in our regime. If anybody want to sit down and think, say, they will use their political ambition to go mortgage our district, it will never happen in our life. We will stand up for our district and we will protect our citizens. We call for peace. We're speaking to government. We're speaking to the security apparatus. I'm a crime investigator. I'm a security personnel. If issue happen and one is coming to give a press statement and the other one is not coming, that shows a sign. Koto have been coupled of violence in elections. Koto is a son of Buya. He's a very fine son of Buya. You can run election peacefully and win election. You can lose election. It taught you a lesson to come back tomorrow and come back better. Violence is not a solution to winning election. So we call for peace in all the participants, all the candidates are taking part in this election. We beg and pray to God that all of them should look at the citizens as their own that they're going to control tomorrow when they get into the Capitol building. And again, I'm calling the vice president of the Republic of Liberia because he's the son of Nimba. I'm calling the 2 senators of Nimba County because they control our county. I'm calling all the leadership of Nimba County to keep eyes on District 5 because there where we're from, we have our parents over there. We don't want for people to use a political advantage and get some of our people harmed or people get killed. Then they will turn around, they leave, they will call we the one that are here to start sending people to hospital. We're not prepared for that.
Thank you.
We call for peace and we beg all the candidates to go and run their campaign peacefully until the 12th of this month. And anybody that win, we are win. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your closing. Let's get to you, Mr. Gonglo. Mr. Gonglo, got your 2 minutes here. Your closing.
Yes. You struggle to call my name?
Yeah, it's Kelebo Gonglo.
Kelebo.
Is that K level, right?
Yes, I know. Once you pause a little bit, I knew you come to call my name. I mean, that's my experience. Even when I go to work and I'm at a gathering, somebody wants to call my name, and as soon as they pause, I know they're trying to call me, but they don't know how to say.
Not interesting. Okay, next time I will not pause.
But no. Yeah. So just my first time on the show. I've been following the show through DKY, so I'm happy that I came on tonight. And this is not going to be my last time coming here. I will be coming from time to time. Maybe I can promise at least every Friday I will be showing up. And in between, if there are critical issues that I want to also contribute to, I'll come. And I take particular interest in this platform because this platform has the potential to cover a lot of NIMBA and a lot of issues. So I want to be part of that debate so that those who want to misinform our people or rewrite history, so we all can be part of the debate to erect the checkpoint on them. But the brother who just spoke, I'm going to address my closing argument to my brother, my person, David, responds to me. This is my first time, and I'm sure when you guys started on every platform, I've been a panelist on Focus on Liberia. I've been panelist on If I'm Current, I'm a panelist on a closing argument. On every talk show, we are not journalists, we are professionals who come to express our opinion. And whatever we say, we take responsibility for. BKS is just providing the platform for us to analyze. He does not take responsibility for what we say. Even if I sit here and say, Mr. David is a criminal, it's my view, and he will go sue me. He's not going to sue BKS. You say, come and show me the evidence. Because I take responsibility for what I say, okay? But tonight, what I said, even if you listen to Bobby Wanti, I think Koto Kwagru history of electoral violence is well established. He spoke about him having gun issue between him and Koga, and that election, everybody knows it was very violent. People spill blood, they injure people. And it is the same guy that his supporters are beating people, So it's pretty much consistent. The trend is clear. So, you see, but it is difficult to say, let's just attribute that on doing attribution, it should only be the individual. No, it doesn't work like that in politics. Because if he wins today, who takes the glory? MDR. Because he's an MDR candidate. So we put a blame on MDR politically. That's what happens. And my person would not pretend here. It is all on this platform. When Senator Koga appeared, I did listen to him. He was very clear in one of the, at one point he said, part of the reason he's not participating is not just because everybody who there supported him, but he felt disrespected by NDR. He was very clear. I mean, I think the host, Alfonso, saying he's a host, now he can allude to that. Senator Koga was very clear here. So he has his own disappointment with how he was treated. And you cannot also pretend on that. It is clear that Koto Kwagru is Jeremiah Kwon interest. It's no dispute about that. In private, it is clear. In public, it is clear. On radio in NIMBA, people talk about that. So when we come on the show, that's my attribution I'm making. That this guy, I can't link Koto Kwagru with Samuel Koga. I don't think Koga is supporting him with long hair. No. The only person that I can link to is Jeremiah Kwon. Not for any other reason, but because it's a fact. I will just stop.
Thank you. Thank you very much. You're welcome always on the show. Thank you. Mafasin, 2 minutes.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Bunglo. It's always a pleasure having people like you on this show because it provides us the opportunity to X-raise issue based on professional standpoint. But the issue I was trying to touch is someone who, and I want to close on it because I have over time condemned the violence in the district, and it's not good. Someone who is of age, who has a decision to make, a family to feed, who can stand in any court of competent jurisdiction to plead his own cause, to associate or to blame someone for his conduct based on association, I think that is unfortunate. That's the only thing I was speaking to. Then the other issue is Zapele's presence in the district, and that he's from Bassa. MDR, quite realistically, is a national party. It's not just a NEMA party. There is no party that is so unique, to a county or to a particular location, especially a party that has the vision for producing national leadership, which of course is embedded or is the sole reason for which any party is formed. So, I mean, you can trace it back to history. Akaras Gray, Yeke Koluba, they were all in NEMA. Did we say it is wrong? No. It is their own, national civil responsibility to associate. That is required by law. Did we condemn it yesterday? No, we can't, accept it because we are connected to it and then discuss it in a negative because it is far from what those things. That in itself does not signal justice. And when it comes to diversity, no matter what, a county like Nimba, population that is so huge and wide with different levels of thinking, like Nimba will never be cornered into one political institution. There will always be a diversified view and a diversified movement because everybody has their constitutional responsibility. And it's not a county meet to say you're supporting your county based on allegiance. And of course, that is well understood. This current election, Unity Party went to the election. NEMA was quite diversified. Bulk of the sons and daughters, they had their side, and they took their side. Unity Party won it. So I don't think any individual person wants to talk about the vice president. We want to coerce or we want to see that's a fallacy, to see every citizen unite in one accord to support him. No. There are other sons and daughters of the county with diverse political interests, and they will equally make their case. So to cast such an expression, it looks more like character assassination to me because that has not been the trademark of this person, and that will never be. They have their political side, and they will work towards convincing those that they can convince to align with them, equally like you, me, or any other Nimbayans. All of us are from NEMA. So that's the exception that I was taking. Like Gompu said, when you are associated with national government, you feel you can do anything and go scot-free. That is not true. Because Senator Johnson Carr was attacked in the 2023 elections in Bawai Play. It was broken. People got hurt. Did he do it or his people did it because they feel he has connection with government? No. Sometimes these things happen in a political gathering, especially under a fragile security system. People go off limit. People do things. Sometimes it's not with the acquiescence of the candidate. They will know nothing about it. So you can't just sign a blank check and place it to the doorstep of a particular candidate. To even insinuate that for the fact that Boris came and spoke, he has no share of the blame. Suppose I kill and come and speak. Does that get me right? But equally so, Boris has 300 men taken from one point to another because you want to campaign. You want to look for places to win people. You already have 300 that you have won. You're taking them with you with trucks going from place to place. What's the motivation? There are a lot of things you can x-ray security-wise to be able to understand the actual things that are going on. But like the first speaker before Big Brother Bongo said, we just want to urge the national government to pay attention to the district, to have security attention to that district, because most of the places are hard to reach. So it makes it difficult. Things can happen, but by this time, that's just one district in the whole republic. I believe the security attention should be paid to that district so that there shouldn't be any reoccurrence of what has happened, because it's wrong, it's negative, it doesn't reflect the people of that district. That district has some of the good people, and you can count on, who are very much nationalistic, who believe in the growth and development of their place. So to have people who are vying to represent them be the propagator of violence, I think is wrong. We want all of us, any well-meaning Libyans, Liberians, home and abroad, should come together and sound that alarm bell in a singular tune, condemning that act and pleading with our security system to make sure that that incident be arrested and there should not be any relapse. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Let's get to you. Sorry, I tried bringing him on and he was like on and off, but he's here. He's Roland D. Cargo Dion. He's from Koto, MDRO background, Koto Kian. Roland, good evening. How are you?
Yeah, good evening to all panelists.
When I say I thought,
No, he's not Koto. Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah.
not Koto.
We got a party, situation in Buyao, and one of the opponents blaming you. When I say you, is the political party in Koto Kiam. What happened? Can you be able to speak on some if you are in the know?
Yeah, good evening to all panelists in studio, and good evening to Uncle D. Okay, I've just arrived on district number 5. Right now, the work got me so late, my internet service, I was browsing on Lone Star, I could not make it. So I had to send for Orange Scratch Card. So we have been very civil with the campaign process since we left from here on a Friday. All citizens that believe that Koto Kwagu, he is a leader, that he will be the leader for the district. We have been very civil. To be real, even it happened in my own hometown, my own biological brother, and that is some other citizens from there. They still exhibited a delicate attitude. What Koto said was, they will just leave from Yaunala and just go by our way, because I don't want for it to be, it is Koto Kwagu. The same thing we're afraid of, that is what happening from last night up to now. Can you imagine? We went yesterday, we entered Dameplay, we were in Dameplay, we went Townway, or how do you call it, before Townway, we went there. We came from there, we went by the way of Florida. We spoke to the people of Florida. We went Lodi, we came from there. We went Mazwople, we came from there by sailing. After that, some of us, we crossed before. What Barabalia is doing is to get rid of Koto in the whole race. Let me be clear. You cannot get people, when people love people, no matter how you spend thousands of dollars, you have to wait for your own time. If the election process are not going anyway, if you will win, you will win. There is nothing about that. People started attacking us soon yesterday in Florida. And we came from there now. After some of us passed ahead, even myself, I joined in the bush because the guy that brought the other land cruiser.
Who the people that started attacking you? Who the actual people?
I'm saying border barrier. Their team were leaving from Dayton and coming. Because we were coming from Mazupe. As soon we get on the main road, quarter of them they left behind because the convoy is very long. We had not less than 100 and some more motorbike with 4 cars plus the truck, but the truck left for gasoline. So while where we came, we met then some of us started going. When the guy came, he even came to hit me. I joined in the bush. So many people, but you know what they can do is when they let the crowd, when the crowd leave, there are a few people that leave behind, how they can attack them. So when they did that thing, Koto said, well, hey, the Koto is a mean target for them, just to kill him, and then at the end of the day, they will say, when God died, they pray things. Then when they go for election law will not say, let's wait for the person that they did by the way for association and so thing. We were able to generate constant other people that were able to at least manage to get Koto from there. Koto were able to come with a full cash. MDR is fully involved with it. And the Zame, they have been several advising all sons and daughters of that district. So we should remain constant with what we went for. The goal should be met.
So did you guys? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I wanted to ask because there are photos. There are photos of vehicles and motorbike damage. There's a lady that says she was beaten and other people got wounded. Did you people in any way change? You know, you had any confrontation with a group from Boris camp after you got met there along the road or in the town?
When last night, the one that happened literally last night, when they did our attacking, we were able to find way for Koto to leave from there with all the team. Even some other people left in a house in Florida there. I believe from Era went there because I was able to go back there. They were able to see how bad they can resolve the thing so some other guys can leave from there. But today, while coming from Butu, other people left behind in Bawi. And then the other group Koto then went ahead because the convoy is long. Other people can stay behind. That's how Borobadi people too, when they came again Bawi, those guys took 7 motorbikes and burned it. And then other people, 4 persons have injured. Can you imagine that? This is just about district number 5. We believe if somebody win today, it means that district number 1 and district number 5 will win. But this attitude, we condemn this kind of attitude.
Okay, so why is it now that Koto has not spoken on the issue as a political head for all of you who move in the district? Why is it you're not speaking?
How can Koto go on social media right now when it's in gameplay? When Koto is the main target that they are looking for, you get Barry Badi, you got most of the ex-combatant generals assigned with him.
Yeah, but we got radio station down there, right? We got radio BKS, we got another radio station in Deeply. Why can't you go on media, call them, and let them know what is unfolding?
Well, how can, Alfonso, let me tell you something. When they say leader, when you want to lead your people, you got to be very critical. You got to be somebody that knows terrain management when you are hunting for. Koto will remain as who he is until the country reinforced tomorrow before Koto appear on the show.
Okay. Thank you. Let's get to you. I want you to ask one question. Let's just do this for 15 minutes. Then everybody go ask one question. Then Bodo ask one. Then those that are not close ask one and close. Yeah.
Yeah, Rhoda, I just want you to speak to, for example, usually during campaign, there are schedules for all candidates. that today is this other candidate going there,
Right.
tomorrow is this person. So speak to that. Is there a schedule? And second, I don't want to believe your story because Koto Kwagu is one of the front runner in the election. If you were attacked yesterday in this by-election, there are about 50 journalists there. I know at least 5. How come his information is not even on social media? It doesn't have
Thank
to
you.
be Koto himself. Why other people, even people like you, why you are not put on social media if it is true?
Now, thank you for your question. Everybody is scheduled with time. You understand? So, like, we have the option last night to even sleep in Dinkley, but then he said Koto was in Butu. So we said, but then if Koto is in Butu, then that means we can make our way to sleep in Dinkley. But the plan was Koto is going to Glare, and that is which is going to be today. Then tomorrow, Saturday, the campaign will be closing in Dinkley. So you understand? And then this morning, when the joint security, Abutu Bora, in Butu was told, your please try to do the intervention, your acts, where will Bole Bariko be going, because there is the thing that exhibited last night we don't want it to be. We want to be safer into this issue so the election can go on, because for us, we know very well that we're going to win the election. We don't want any nothing to this thing. That's it.
Okay. Can you ask another? Yeah. Over to you now. Bobby, you said you wanted to ask one question. Can you ask your question?
Yeah, thank you, Alfonso. Yeah, good evening, my brother.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
evening.
is that possible you can post Zapele picture? Or brother, where that picture was taken and what move Zapele was in?
The move Zabo in, Za was getting angry, telling people, say, all supporters of Koto Kwagu, please get on your motorbike and go on your way. Please get on your motorbike and go on your way. Where we are heading for, let's please try to head for this position, but not
Yeah,
to get to fight.
he asking the question. He asking Roden. Yeah, Roden. He asking the question because you see the photo. He's had a belt in the hand and his finger is pointing. I don't know who you were talking to, but he got belt in the hand.
He was talking to our supporters. How can Zach go and beat somebody with belt like you going to your wife to go and beat them? It's not possible. You're talking to supporters. Supporters, please get on your motorbike.
Take a job for your supporter.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's get to you. Yeah, Gio is just coming. Welcome. They turned out like they didn't finish it. Welcome back. Ask your one question.
Okay. Roland, I beg you. We want to get clarity on this team because Koto have not spoken to the media. Did any of your supporters got hurt in the process?
Yes.
How many of them?
We got 4 persons right now. We got 2 persons is in Butu, and then 2 persons is in Glale right now to Dadawiato Hospital.
Have you sent a communication to NDC and that of the police in the district?
Yes, police people are around in the district already. I'm currently in Ganta.
I mean, did you send any complaint? Did you send any complaint from your camp? Did you send any complaint to the police?
Yes, written communication is done already. Written communication is in process going. And, as our political leader, it's just we make consensus. Everything we're doing, we are going with it gradually to make sure that this election be peaceful.
There is currently a press statement out there that Koto Kwagu has spoke to the media, specifically on Nima TV. Can you speak to that for us, please?
I just entered in Ganta. When I enter, I just try to enter the studio. I just entered in Ganta.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Let's get to you. Mavasi, you have any question, Mavasi? You can ask one question, my person.
Okay. Could you tell the audience when did you start supporting Qatar, and has there been any history of violence associated with Qatar when it comes to election?
All along, when it comes to Qatar, I started supporting Qatar in this by-election. But my supporting, I've been from 2023. I supported him, but our own social media. But we have not experienced anything about us when it comes to violence. But the question to all of us is, why is only Qatar? Why is only Qatar?
Thank you. Thank you for your answer. And I don't know who will answer that question, but maybe we'll answer it later in our individual cluster. Let's hear you. I will take you for last here with him. But let's hear you the way we work. Oh man, the way we work. You got a question, you can ask, and after they do your closing, everything, because after you answer, they do your closing, because we're already on the closing round.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, you said we that not do our closing, we should just ask question, right? Or we'll
Yeah,
ask
ask a
question, still
question.
do our closing.
You ask a question, when you answer, they do your closing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hi again, Roland.
Yes, sir,
Although when you
that
came, you spoke to me. Yeah, you did. Yeah. I'll put my question into one. According to your explanation, you said the same thing happened in my hometown and Qatar stop it. So want you to really tell whether the one that happened in your own hometown was between Qatar supporter and another Kennedy supporter. We want you to make
no.
that one clear to us. And look,
Okay,
let me
good.
end all. I want to finish all my question. I want to do it into one. Then you said again, according to your explanation, you said again, 7 motorbike was born. Okay. We want to know the 7 bike that were born, who it belonged to. It belonged to Qatar supporter or the other Kennedy supporter. We want to know that. And again, the videos that we're watching right now, we're seeing some broken cars. If you saw that during that time you were on the ground, did you see the any of your cars were broken that way too? So you can answer
Let
the
me
question.
for the car issue. I was not there. Let me be clear with you. I was not there. The 7 motorbikes that were taken was taken by Bora Badier supporters, and they took it in Butuo to have it back. And then the question he asked when it comes to Nala, Augustine Meko supporters, Emmanuel Siawe, there are some other type people there that I know them personally. They went and incited the children, to come because it was through me, Koto said, please take the machine over there and see how best those people that are not received road from even from Lebula Junction there to go Kara, to go long to. Since up 2000, they are not getting road. So that was the thing that they are saying, that my being in this place there is a threat to them. You might not see that we call the name over and over because he incited with all of the Pharaoh. At the end of the day, the elders of Nara called me day before yesterday to appeal to me. He said, what went on? It was very wrong. We beg you, we will hold your phone. Please forgive them and go and give that message to your political leader. But there was no violence there, nothing. When they incited, what I said, let's leave from here and go. I don't want problem here. Because the election will pass, you remain in town.
Thank you. You can do your closing, man.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Alfonso. Thank you so much, and thanks to all the panelists. Thanks to all of you that on BKS and promoting and bringing BKS to the highest standard. We all should continue to do that. We all believe that the platform is growing. We can see it growing. It's really growing. From the first day when I came, the first name I call is Jackson Yellow. Mine, like other people go campaign for people to win, but I campaign to Jackson you to lose election for all supporters to drop. And those of you again hearing my voice tonight,
if I be constant
to
campaign
drop
for
your
somebody to
support.
lose.
My reason, yes, the reason is that Booyah belong to Biole, Nyole, Nikwale, Yaole, and Wile. So Booyah will just not be headed by one quarter all the time. That's really not fair. And secondly, again, the reason why we don't want for all of you to vote Jackson on the 12th, and we believe his gaining ground is that he had no regard for our senator, who is Honorable Kruger. If we elect a representative that don't even respect and have regard for the senator, then of course our district will be behind. The people in Yole, you guys need to, I don't know whether you're hiding it, but we are speaking the fact that all of you in Yole know. We don't want one of you to even cast your vote for Jackson Yo. You can take your vote to any of those candidates.
Excuse me, Alfonso.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but the way the closing is going, I don't think we can use the platform to canvas for individual. Let's keep to the issue. Let's keep to the issue and forget about that. Let him use other platform that he has to his advantage to campaign either for or against. But we are on this a platform to discuss issues and not to pinpoint individual to either campaign for or against. We have specific issues that we are discussing, specific topics that we are looking at. Let's keep within that way. Thank you.
This should be my closing. You should understand it, and you will not tell me what to do. And again, I don't know what you mean. We are not hiding, we calling names, and we're not gossiping,
Yeah,
we calling names.
so your closing should be on the topic we discussed. That's what we say.
Oh yeah, that what we coming to it now. And then when we came, this what we've been saying. Even on this topics, I mean on any other platform, we be saying this because we are talking about. I think what we're discussing tonight is Booyah, and I'm talking about Booyah. People are going to go for election. If we close our mouth and somebody who cannot even respect our senator, we go be elected, and then after
Just leave that.
So we need to discuss it on a platform. And again, I want to say
just leave that.
And again, I want to say thanks to all of you and those voters who are already heard our voice. I know we are happy of that. This not just coming from us tonight. Is something that we've been saying all over various radio stations that we've been speaking on. So it shouldn't be an issue. But to our citizens in Booyah, we strongly been talking to you about political violence. It is really not representing our district. Our district is very unique district. We one of the unique district in Nimba County, and for record's sake. But with this political violence, you guys need to stop it, and all citizens need to condemn it. You need to stop it. And you campaigning for somebody in our district for the few days that are coming up. You need to stop fighting. That's not encouraging politics. It's like encouraging people to vote for your candidate, not to fight for somebody to take your candidate away. What you did yesterday and today in Booyah to those candidates was affecting those candidates that you think you were supporting them. You were not supporting them at any cost because you were affecting them. Because people, civilized people who understand the district, who love the district, I don't think they can sit down now and vote for those candidates because of the way you guys are behaving. We don't want no rule leaders in our district. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you. Thank you very much for that. Let's get you Roden Cargo, your party comment. Then we'll go to CRWT. I mean, we'll go to Edward and CRWT.
Okay. Thank you, Alfonso. Let me just say.
Alfonso, you got a lot of time. We're going out of time.
Yeah, he just okay. Let's go 2 minutes.
70, please wait on me too. Let me talk. When you talk your own, I talk my own. So let me finish talk my own, then you can talk your own. Let's go now. Let's go. So I want to say many thanks to all panelists in the studio.
You know, district number 5 is just district number 5. We all have found ourselves in district number 5. God made mistake to put there. My question to you people, that they will pose that question, and I'll be listening to hear from you people. Why is only cut up? When Senator Johnson was alive, people said, Senator Johnson, Senator Johnson, Senator Johnson. He went apart, I don't know where, in district number 3 here. They fired him with God. And then there is a thing I exhibited. Somebody that trying to take the legacies of the person, if you see that little bit party, when you're getting people like that, following it means that you get that leadership ability. We don't want any violence. This thing is just about pen and paper that we're going to push. Therefore, promotion can get good representation. Good representation does not require violence. If you know that you are what in a district very well, you are favorable, you are carrying on quick intervention. You know, everybody just be civil. Let be peaceful with the election. Let the election go on. We don't want any violence. We, the elders that following, if I tell you, check the record. You will see now 25 elders being caught up problem. So who knows what else will go ahead? Now these are the things that we say. So I want to say, let be peaceful. District number 5 is what we had, so we can move ahead with peaceful election. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Elder, you've been off and on. So I let me get it down to see how it is. Let's give you 2 minutes.
Thank you, Junior. For me, I don't have question for Cargo. I mean, some of us that have been in our position that we needed to hear from the both sides, but we were just giving our analysis from the photo we saw and also the writer from Jan Flomo from Radio Kekema. So, Cargo, when I said we should have a lot of time because we actually going out of time now, we're going far beyond what I actually expected you. That's why, you know, you came on the show the last time. Everyone who's in District 5, they are all our brothers. What we keep doing on this platform is to create the awareness, you know, of peace. And to just get a disclaimer, you know, when the elder was speaking, the reason why we are saying that is that, I mean, constitutionally, everyone got a right to go to election. What you alluding to about Mr. Yo, he's a grown-up man. He got right to a constitutional, and you know, so you cannot say, and you know, you should not vote and all of that. And this platform is not actually meaning at this time. Our role is to play a moderate role that everyone will be served and you know the right way on this platform. But when the platform, and you know, when there are issues come and people get their analysis, I think it's good. We may not all agree with everything that someone says, but at least sometimes we correct each other. So it's not about anything. Until Koto can speak out and Mr. Barrier can speak out, we wait to hear from the both of them. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow, let's try by all means to get to them because this is alarming and it's now a good precedent. It's happening in District 5 and it continues to happen there. District 4 and District 5, every election, it becomes a red zone. It's not a good thing. It's just a district election. What we can say is that remain peaceful. And we that are leading team, for example, like Roden and the rest of the people, they all be, you know, the preacher of peace in our respected camp. So I will advise that you people do that. Even people who came from out, they don't know our culture as well. I think that's why people are giving their view on that. And you know, so with all of that, you make sure and keep the play calm because by Tuesday, I think Sunday will be the end of campaign. So they all remain peaceful. This show is meant, and you know, to give out the right information and to balance the story for everyone. Everyone that are in the election. That's why we invited everyone here. If I'm mistaken, maybe one or two candidates did not come. I don't know, but I think everyone came and expressed their view. We don't want this show to be categorized, you know, as people who, you know, are supporting one side. It's not so. But people are given right to express their view as to how they see things. Thank you. That's why when you
Thank you.
came, we
Thank you.
accommodated you so
Thank you
you
very
clear the
much.
air too. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Before I hand it over to the bossman, John, I want to say the show was a good show. All of you welcome every day, every time. And oh, yeah, John will ask you, now me will ask you, this is the same, how they call it, quarter man. So quarter man can ask quarter man, yeah. Yeah, you will do your closing.
Go, Gina.
Quarter man can ask quarter man. So just did that thing. So how they call it, Rodan, please tell quarter who want to talk with you tomorrow. Try to communicate with you. We want to get to him tomorrow. We want to hear his side of the story. Okay. So please, John, over to you. You can recognize your error.
I'm listening to you, my man.
Hello, people feeling talking already. Why you
No. Error had to talk.
Hey, Avi.
Can I talk?
So 1 minute.
5 minutes. Thank you anyway. Thank you. Listen, like I said earlier, we are condemning every violence, any violence of it kind, not only election violence. We have to condemn it. Kerebu Gongro, this is me, Alex Dennis. I think you should know me. You are coming here tonight. I don't think it represents you. I know you to be somebody intelligent.
I call it no.
Hold on.
We don't go that route. No, we don't go that route. We don't go that route.
Thank you.
Do your closing as
All
per the
right.
discussion about the topic.
Okay. Roland, where is Koto President?
Is that your closing?
No, I'm asking him before I can close.
No, I don't tell you to ask. I say quarter man will not ask quarter man.
Okay, all right. You see, you cannot look at somebody and tell you say all that you are saying is lie. First of all, I was with Koto during the 2023 election. There was no violence and there was no blood wasted as Kerebu clean. Not because you hate the vice president and you should hate who or whatsoever that is associated with him, you should hate it. There have been no blood wasted during 2023 election. Your claim is not right. It's false. And everything Roland said, it was consistent with the picture that we saw when he said the fellow were driving the group to go their way. Not because Koto had not come to speak to us means that he is wrong. We have to be patient to hear both sides of the story before we can decide who is right or who is wrong.
Thank
You
you.
cannot assume. You hear?
Thank you very much.
Roland,
Thank you very much.
thank you for your
Having you
information.
tomorrow.
We appreciate it.
We hope to having you tomorrow here again. No two quarter here tomorrow will not recognize you because two quarter men can ask each other.
Don't
Gian,
do
over to
that
you,
into me, my man.
Gian, what is it? Okay, gentlemen, I think we'll see tomorrow because Gian is busy and communicating. So thank you for the show today. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you tomorrow. So